Hi, everybody. Um, I was supposed to introduce everything.
Hello, welcome to Tome of the Seven Guardians, an actual play, not a podcast, YouTube series run by Hannah, our DM, who's great.
Who's very sleepy today.
Hannah's doing great.
We're all doing great. And I planned for this session because I thought we were going to have this session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of time to prep.
And you plan on it being super chill.
I do plan on it being super chill.
Wait, is that also a lie? I don't...
Hannah had a doctor's appointment today that got canceled.
No, I know. That's why I know that part was a lie, but I don't know if the chill part is a lie or not.
No,
that I don't know.
I at least was trying to be truthful about the chill part because I just assumed that if the plan is be chill.
I'm going to claim that whatever vibes are produced by this episode were intentional and my plan all along.
Sick.
That's fair.
I have one plan, and it's throw a fish on a board.
Good plan.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Last week, Bucky and Art.
Yeah.
So we get back. We put gems in the thing. Thing go.
Claude was given jam, and
Rook bit Mallow's necklace.
Wasn't cursed.
Not cursed.
Rook can taste cursed things
Sometimes.
sometimes.
The bone has been
Done
cleansed and
very well so far, actually.
the bone has been cleansed and done away with. We turned in quest and got a ring of thunderstep that is now in Mallow's possession. Rook bought everything from Durable Done in his bin.
And
There's a lot of things.
took all of Tam's spell slots to identify them.
We learned that Tam fell out of a hole 10 years ago and doesn't remember anything.
Hey,
Yes.
Another plane of existence.
Fell out of a hole from another plane.
I mean, it's a portal.
It's all,
That's all portals are. It's just holes.
That's a hole.
Big hole.
It's a magical hole. And then we discussed the plan for what we're going to do in order to get quest board stuff, which is throw wild shaped fish crow zoo at board.
Hi, baby. Right. There was, isn't it market day? And like we're waiting.
We just finished market day.
So
it's like the evening after market day, I think.
Yes.
Claudia went out to buy a secret thing for market day during market day, and you will discover what the secret thing was today.
We better.
Yeah.
I
literally just said you're going to discover it. Stop poking me.
Better.
Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it.
Lots of secret things.
Poke him more. I don't know which dog it is. I'm assuming Clover.
Oh, I was saying, oh, don't do it to R.
Oh, R was gonna poke you.
Oh, she's a good girl. Come on. Yeah, good girl.
Yeah, see, that's why I think you're talking to the dog, because you keep making those noises.
Let me get a quick Clover cam. Clover.
Please tell me you got it right.
all cams are Clover cams.
I have taken some pictures. We're going to see how well they turned out.
Please tell me you got one of her looking.
We'll find out.
We're going to find out. Yes, we are.
Are you being a criminal, Clover, or are you being a little angel?
He's a little angel. I invited
Oh, hey,
her.
Max.
It's here.
That's
He's
very
not doing
cute.
crimes, you know?
Well, one of those is very motion blurred, but one of those is very angelic.
Look at her guileless eyes. She's never done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Never
She
done
has,
anything.
she does have those incredibly doe eyes, and it is bloody adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
Hide yourself.
Good.
Wait, weren't we doing a recap?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I finished the recap.
part of the recap is Clover was also very cute last week.
Mhm.
Yes.
Did Clover commit? Was it Max or Clover who commit crime?
It was Max who
Always.
knocked the camera down. No, the
Yeah.
entire laptop.
multiple times. I've moved all of the cords upwards, so hopefully he cannot this time. If he does, I will weep.
Oh, also, one thing that happened at the end of last session, is that Rook, after burning through all of Tam's spell slots, asked if there was anything he could do for Tam in return, and Tam whispered something to him, and I don't know if Rook actually responded or not, but,
Did respond.
okay. But something's going on there, and the rest of us don't know about it.
Mm-hmm. Let me just double check what I responded and see if I have anything to add.
I would love it if you would add something.
Maximum.
Maybe.
She just laid down instead of scratching at
He's gotta smush it.
He getting comfy.
He doesn't have thumbs.
Oh. That wasn't
Rude.
Silver.
but okay.
Baby girl.
I think
Wait, did the dice just fall?
Yeah, but it's all in a bag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There.
Oh, Jesus. Hi. Nope.
I love your dog.
I love her too. I love her so much. She is insane though right now.
Hello, Clover.
So
You do
mean.
seem rather spirited at the moment.
Yes.
Must have been the wind.
Okay, hi, Max. Also, they have matching bandanas right now.
They do, it's very
Aw.
They're for Pride Month.
Well, she's naked, but when she's not naked.
Yeah, when she has a collar on, she matches. I think I have a picture of it.
Because they're both gay.
Anyways. So did anything okay. We're just gonna start. Cause I can think of two things
Yeah.
that were not in the recap.
Oh, I can think of something as well, but I'm intentionally not mentioning it.
Rude.
I thought that might be the case.
Yeah.
Wait.
And the other thing
Yes.
I think is delightful if you all forget.
Okay.
Is it? Am I allowed to say it?
If you want to.
Kroju got a cool sword out of a stone.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That was
forgot
very
about that. No, I legitimately forgot about that.
Also,
That is a
they
third
got a secret garden shrub in a neat green pot
I think Crozy was avoiding that.
and an illusory
Yeah, that's
heart.
the one I wasn't saying.
Yeah, that none of you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karen's morning worship is reading a prayer and doing a small dance. Oh, and I talked to Janie about the arts council.
You did.
You sure did.
What did you say?
What do you mean? What did I say?
I wasn't here last week.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had to leave partway through.
Let's just say that Janie was not as supportive as I thought that perhaps she would be.
She had a stroke.
What?
Janie was kind of okay. Rook put it across in a way that kind of demonstrated that Rook grew up rich and doesn't quite understand how money work. Because
no.
And also Rook basically said, I am going to embroil our small adventurers guild in a deeply held beef with all of the printers and letterers guild.
Oh no.
Talked him out of it.
Yeah.
we're not actually. I think Rook thought about
Yeah.
like maybe printing our own stuff, but then Janie was like, "There's a guild. There's a guild who would be so pissed if you did that."
Yeah, and then Rook casually mentioned that their family owned. Rook already thought Janie knew about the airships and the sea ships because Janie had implied so, but it turned out Janie was thinking about something else.
Oh, additionally, Rook did suggest that Clud's family could fund the Arts Council, and Janie was just like, Rook,
The Illers?
yeah.
The
They
Illers who
need-
sent me a cease and desist from mentioning their son? Because he's meant to be dead, those illers?
Well, he's not dead anymore.
They're still claiming he is, apparently.
Man.
I'm not sure what the other thing is that you wanted to mention.
That's okay.
It's fine. I don't know if you guys remember, but these recordings are up on YouTube. We can go back and listen.
You can't do this to us.
I'm gay.
Simply tell me.
It might have just been the Rook talking to Janie thing.
I will tell you that there was a second portion to the goldfish plan.
Oh, right! The oil!
What?
Sorry, that was very loud.
The
That was very
oil!
loud.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh,
Tam gave you oil.
Oh yeah, you're
Slip
going
up the
one of
atom
us
cats.
to oil underneath the
Yes, the Adam Cat's chair.
Yeah.
Thanks to Tam, who gave me this potion.
Yeah.
And was
Thank
like,
you for
those guys.
having mercy on us, Anna.
You're welcome. That's your one.
Thanks.
Okay. So,
Kind of merciful being.
with all that in mind, I'm going to ask you because you have the secret thing. Are we all in evening still, or are we waking up the next morning and heading to breakfast?
Assuming that Clud got home, like, from the market before Mallow went to bed, it would be evening.
Okay.
And he would try to be sneaky about it, but he's not as dedicated to, they can't know it's me doing this as Krozu is, no offense. He is going to try to not sneak up on Snowdrop, but like kind of sidle over to Snowdrop without anyone noticing. If he can. Like, obviously, yeah. He's just trying to be subtle about it, is all.
Okay.
My passive perception is 13.
Okay. I will let you roll either stealth or performance against their passive perception.
mine is also an 18.
Your passive,
Your passive is an
perception-
18?
Explain.
I took expert with perception,
Okay.
so I have a +8 in perception.
23.
Is your wisdom +2?
23.
Okay.
Okay.
Rook didn't notice.
Nobody noticed.
Snowdrop does not notice.
He's just gonna kind of, stand awkwardly next to Snowdrop, and he's just gonna be like, hello.
Dad! Dad!
What's wrong, Snowdrop?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I thought you would smell me? Or hear me? You're a dog. You have ears. Very good ears.
Dad, Clud scared me.
I'm sorry, Snowdrop. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle her.
It's okay.
I'm just,
It happens.
yeah, I can imagine. It's actually probably better that you're here. Look, I saw that she was interested in the sword. I got her a little wooden sword.
Oh my god! That's so cute!
I thought she'd like it.
That's delightful.
Dad, is it for... It's for me?
It's for you.
It's for me. Dad, I have a sword!
That's so cute.
Do the
It's
rest of us
beautiful.
notice this exchange?
Well, I think Snowdrop was screaming, so
Yeah. And,
probably.
yeah.
Dad, I have a sword!
I'm so proud of you, Snowdrop.
Dad, do you see my sword?
I do.
Snowdrop, you look so cool. You're such a good adventurer.
Snowdrop is going to run in circles, attempting to like bark around the sword. And eventually she's going to pause, and pee. And she says, Dad, did you see me pee? I peed with a sword. Did you see me pee with a sword?
I did, Snowdrop.
Incredible.
That's a cute sword. Where'd you get it?
You're sorry. I thought you were asking Snowdrop.
Are you asking Snowdrop or Clud?
I was asking Clud. Sorry, yes.
It's a fair question when it comes to Krozu.
No, you're right. I was not casting Speak with Animals. I was talking to Clud.
Oh, I just purchased it at the while I was out at the market.
Okay. Oh, you're not the one who got me those gardenias, are you?
No.
Oh.
What gardenias?
What gardenias?
So it wasn't either of you? Karin?
What?
Someone sent me gardenias. I figured it was one of you.
No.
Oh.
No.
What kind of gardenias?
A shrub?
What's a gardenia? Is it a sword?
It's
Was there
not
a
a sword,
note?
baby.
Huh. Oh well. Must have been someone else at the guild.
What color was it?
Well, white.
Okay.
Aren't gardenias usually white? Do they come in other colors?
Looked up the meaning for regular.
I
So
mean, legally, yes, it does come in other colors, and I'm sorry about that.
Thought it kind of came in like white and like sort of yellowy white.
It also comes in red and pink.
That's
It
sick.
does?
Yeah.
Huh.
White gardenias.
So white ones specifically mean purity and gentleness,
Ooh.
but gardenias also generally mean secret love between two people.
Ooh.
Huh. I had been meaning to ask if you knew anything about what gardenias meant, but I guess not everyone knows what flower meanings are.
I don't know anything about flower meanings, bro.
Rook. Oh, sorry. Fuck. That won't happen again. Rook. Is just looking between the two of you, like vibrating.
I will let someone roll either a history or nature check for flower meanings.
Flood is going to take this opportunity.
Conversation.
I thought Mallow did know
I
florography.
couldn't tell, but then you said I don't know anything about flower meanings.
Oh,
and I
I'm
assumed
just
that
being
was
a
in the
shit.
character.
I'm just
Oh
being a
yeah,
little
because
shit.
Mallow does know florography in character, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she does. If you want me to roll, I will roll, but I'm just being a
No,
little shit.
I assumed you were saying that in character, and I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, that's weird, but I'm gonna
No,
not
I'm being a little
invalidate
shit.
your
I love
choices.
you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you weren't saying that in character. Okay.
Flood
Wait,
is going
what?
to take the opportunity of Prozu being like, "Hey, who sent me these gardenias?" To ensure, oh, attention is off me. I will leave now, and he's just going to slip away.
I think
Orin has taken out his dagger, and keeping it in the sheath is starting to just play fight with the Snowdrop.
She goes full.
God.
Who is Lady Pinto Bean?
Oh my god. Wait, we are pausing to show B at least one Lady Pinto Bean video.
who's Lady Pinto Bean?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is so important.
I'm so excited.
Bread is not good.
It will still be bread, and we will still love you.
The bread of God is bread.
Toast it in the chat when you.
Yep, I'm trying to find a good one. Oh, actually, hang on.
They're all good.
Is she a dog?
I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hannah nodded.
There you go.
That is
A picture.
Wait. Oh. Oh, she's so good.
that isn't one of the ones where she goes ham, but she does occasionally go ham.
Incredible. Bucky, is this why you wanted to give the dog a sword?
A little
Wait.
bit.
Hannah, is this why the dog wanted a sword?
I just think that Snowdrop wants to do whatever feels cool.
That's fair.
And sometimes that's peeing, and sometimes that's swords.
Sometimes it's both.
Being with a sword.
Everything from here down.
Oh
I purchased from Durable Done.
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Hello, Clover.
Hi, Clover.
No one can go back to Durable Done for a minute because I have not restocked yet.
Is that what I wanted?
We know
It's
this.
okay though, because Hannah loves spreadsheets.
How much money do you have left?
About 350.
Probably a lot.
It's like 100.
A fair amount.
Hi, Clover.
Unless you have to refill the fax.
then it's definitely not a fair amount. Why would you say that, Hannah? What do you have planned for us? I don't have Revivify money.
I don't have Revivify.
No.
Mother Griselda does, I bet.
Mother Griselda does if you get someone there in time. If not, you better have resurrection money.
A lot more money.
Yeah. Revivify is one of those ones you kind of want to have someone in the party know. Because not likely to get somewhere else.
Yeah, I've mixed it up with Resurrection. Well, it'll be fine. We just won't die. No one's allowed to die. Yes?
No one's allowed to die.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It's a wise purchase, right?
Yes.
Excellent purchase. Well thought out.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully considered.
This is making me wonder if I have the most money out of everyone.
I think you do.
You might.
How much do you have, Krozu?
1,893 plus 2 silver
Okay.
plus 3 copper.
I have
3 copper are what's really important.
Have you not spent any money?
B hasn't spent money.
how much
since
is
the
you?
campaign
How much do you
started.
have?
I think-
I have 2,500.
Fuck.
I think B technically still has the life savings that Mallow's dad paid for.
Not necessarily. I think I've spent like some money, but not a lot. Most of it I have saved.
Mallow's just very prudent.
I haven't actually done the math. I marked some subtractions, but I haven't actually mathed out the subtractions.
But yeah, I have exactly 2,523 gold and 7 silver, 6 copper.
I have 2,147 minus 2 silver, minus 2 copper, minus 1 copper, minus 5 copper.
Sick.
I've got 110.
22.
Oh, Karin.
got a rock.
Karin has the swishest armor right now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clud legit, as a rich boy, it's a habit to hoard money like Jeff Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
So
Rook has opposite rich boy problems.
I just haven't really found anything that I'm like, yeah, I desperately need that. Didn't offer me good things. I'm so busy.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not.
Just find something you want.
I spent money on plants.
So you got the Gardenian.
Well, no. That's not me,
I'm kidding.
but it could be.
I'm still going with the theory that it's Janie.
I find that interesting.
I feel like Janie's more like...
Janie's a little old for you.
Well, she
Janie's
has
kind of
more
a
modern
maternal figure, I think.
Gardenian energy.
Yeah, I mean,
Gardenergy.
I think if Janie got you a gardenia, it would not have an illusory heart on it, is what I'll say.
You think it's Tam?
I don't know. Tam's friendly. I got him flowers once.
You did?
You did?
Oh yeah, I don't think I... Wait. Oh man, I can't remember. I mean, I definitely got them for him, and I think I left them for him, but I don't remember if I actually gave them, because he was going through a rough time. I mean, this was back before I realised that Tam is always going through a rough time, but, I think the Little Adventurers Guild was it was friendship
very
flowers,
nice
though.
Yeah.
It was friendship
No one
flowers, like the
can-
ones I got for Janie. Wait,
You got Janie flowers?
You got
No.
Janie flowers? You're so nice.
no.
You're such a nice person.
Clud helped.
Thoughtful.
Clud helped, and at this point I look around to see if Clud is still there.
Is this someone
Clud is gone.
But is fully gone, and I'm gonna let you continue to use that 23 if you want to.
23, goddamn.
Yeah, I rolled a 23 on sneak when he was trying to sneak up on Snowdrop. And, well, he wasn't trying to sneak up on Snowdrop. He was just trying to get to her
He was
with...
trying to sneak up to Snowdrop.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. He didn't want anyone to notice that he went over to see her.
Okay, well, Clud has left like a coward, but he helped.
Classic.
Listen,
Well, listen,
I'm a
for
druid.
any-
Plants are how I show gratitude
Mm-hmm.
for the people.
You're such a nice person, Crozu.
That mind's a
I-
fucking business.
Am going to
Start crying.
I'm going to my room.
You're like that TikTok audio that's like, because, and then they run away.
I just think
Crozu
of
is
like
just
that-
kind of going, I'm going, where can I go? Where can I go where I... Oh, there's only one place I can go, it's my room.
I mean, there is a bar in town.
That's true.
I just
Yeah, but that won't free you from us.
That's true.
We're gonna go all night with this flask of espresso.
Terrifying.
I go I leave in a huff.
Claude kind of like slowly, like that,
Materializes.
like that. The gif of like Homer Simpson
Coming
like,
out of the
fading
bush.
into the bush. He's the up. It's like on rewind. He just kind of slowly fades back into
Oh,
existence.
he
and
Batman's
he's-
back in.
Technically, I didn't know what I was helping with. I was just told to pick a lock.
You're a very nice person, Claude.
When I was trying to break into someone's room without even knowing it was for a good cause.
You're a very nice person, Claude. You were helping Crozu. It doesn't matter what Crozu was doing.
You're a good friend. It's nice to know that we can count on you when we're doing shenanigans.
Hannah's reactions are
Listen,
exquisite.
your paladin's not wincing, so your DM has to. Okay. So, Snowdrop and Karin spar well into the evening. And you all have a chance to sit down to dinner. Did you go all the way back to your room, or did you just leave?
I I went to my room and played with my plushies a bit to calm down.
That's so cute.
Love Krozu.
But crucially, I did it where no one could see me. So take that, soft friends.
Very crucial.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to make me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Okay.
I'm in danger.
Haha, my toys are about to be cursed again.
No, I think there's just going to be more flowers in your room.
Gay.
Nah.
Is that gay
Perception.
cunt?
You said perception, right?
I said perception.
That is an 15.
Okay.
Who the fuck followed me up here? Which one of you fuckers?
You have a nice time playing with your plushies to calm down. And the dinner time approaches, heralded by the smell of cooking eggs. So, egg.
Delicious.
You like egg?
I'd like everyone who's out in the yard to make me a perception check.
Oh
I'm gonna use my
no.
dice that isn't cursed.
Oh, this is actually bad.
4.
19.
Great.
7.
Plus. Gotta stop rolling that die.
7.
4, 8.
I just think announcing out loud that it isn't cursed right beforehand isn't doing you
11.
any favors. 11, that's great.
19.
19's very good.
I don't want to talk about it.
How bad?
7. So not like not one bad, but like bad.
Not good. I'm trying to. You add your wisdom, right?
Yes. Sorry.
It's a 10.
That's good. That's almost as good as Rook's 11.
Do we see
Anyways.
anything? Does Karin see anything?
Save us,
Karin
Karin.
notices that there's a couple of shiny blue beetles kind of gnawing on some of Judy's tulips.
There's some beetles. Vallow, are those a good beetle?
Or can I do a nature check?
We must defend the tulips.
At all costs.
I didn't write down my fucking pluses. and I'm going insane now. Because this says, can I make it a survival roll?
No.
Okay.
This is about your knowledge of the species.
14.
Okay. You don't recognize this particular species of beetle.
Does it look like it is gnawing, like harming the flower?
I mean, it is definitely making like small holes in the leaves, but it's not like a big, deep infestation. Like the tulip will survive this couple of beetles, but they are chewing on it.
Can I take one of the beetles and just like show it to Janie?
Sure. Make me.
I brought you a bug.
Happy Mother's Day.
This is how Mallow shows gratitude.
Make me a. I'm gonna say it's a dexterity check to grab it.
Okay.
Cloud has good dexterity if you.
I'll say sleight of hand if you have a sleight of hand bonus.
I don't. I mean, like straight dexterity is the same thing, so.
Yeah.
Nope.
As you kind of reach to snatch it, you disturb the leaves and the beetles both fly away.
Okay. We're lucky I didn't fucking crush the plant.
Nah,
Good job.
you would never hurt a plant.
Not on purpose, but I did roll a 5.
It wasn't an at-one.
No. Well, the original roll was a 3, and I got a +2.
Listen, you might not catch a bug, but it would take a nat 1 for you to hurt a plant.
That's fair.
So, is there anything anyone would like to do over dinner? Egg.
I'm going to tell everybody to meet me in my and Mallow's room after dinner.
Okay.
As Rook is saying this, I am stealing their eggs. What?
The daisy chain. I'm telling the daisy chain to meet me in Mallow and Maya's room after dinner.
It would have been a huge party if.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed you weren't inviting the Atom Cats, but I didn't know if you were inviting like Jacques and Eloise or Tam or
Onyx and Steelix.
Not to
Let's
this
be
particular
honest.
meeting, I think.
Let's be honest. Onyx and Steelix.
Oh. Yeah,
So
I'm
basically-
stealing Rook's eggs.
Actually, Chuck and Eloise can come.
Okay.
Interesting
Right?
Choice.
Wait,
they're,
okay.
They're
Will
kind
they
of like
fit in the room?
Well, my thought is like, okay, I know we like Jacques and Eloise, but like we're
they're
all
also competition.
we're competing for this.
Okay.
So.
Oh, this
Never
is
mind.
not.
Oh, this is okay. So this is a daisy chain strategy meeting.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
council meeting.
Okay.
Why not both?
All right.
Da, 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 da.
You enjoy your eggs. Snert is doing some experimental stuff this week.
But it turns out well.
Yeah, it turns out well. It's different little variations on Eggs Benedict, kind of.
Deconstructed eggs, but
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, it's like overly constructed. It's like Scotch
Sculpted.
Eggs Benedict, like it's a Scotch egg, but inside is Eggs Benedict, but less gross than that sounds.
he's very talented. He's an artist.
He is an artist. Good.
He should
Okay.
also enter the art competition. Whenever
Good
we get
idea.
around to running it.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Y'all don't know what happens to the shells.
Okay,
Compost.
we'll find out.
I'm just
One day.
saying. Snert could do Pasanki. You don't know.
It could do what?
Funky.
Pasanki, it's this like Ukrainian art of like
Oh, egg painting.
dye eggs and you use like melted wax to like
Oh,
paint
I
in
didn't realize that
That
had a
name.
Yeah.
it's like batik with eggshells.
I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah, Pasanki.
I just refer to them as blown eggs.
Well, yeah, but blown eggs could be anything that has the eggs blown out.
When I'll just text them.
Oh, geez, where's my phone?
No, I'm on the computer.
Discord. I guess.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing?
Nothing.
Can I get bread?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it
Oh
was.
my god, there's bread?
Oh, wait, 1 second.
I thought we were still waiting for bread.
It's hot. The pans are hot,
Okay.
so don't burn yourself.
Okay.
I can come in and help in a sec. If you want.
Sometimes Allie brings me bread and there's no butter.
How could she?
It's when the butter isn't buttery.
Just text
Incredible.
me. Just text me.
I'm trying to, but people. Okay. It's in the utensil drawer on the right. Damn. We should build a tandem bike. I think that'd be really cool.
You have tinker stools. I would say you.
Crows you ride on a tandem bike.
What? Where's this coming from?
I was just thinking about bikes. And a tandem bike would be really fun, and I was wondering if Crozy would ride on one.
Probably not.
Crozy would be the one hold off if
All my life flashed before my eyes.
if Rook made a tandem bike that the entire daisy chain would ride.
No.
I feel like Crozy would be
Crozy would absolutely not. That's too adorable for Crozy.
okay. That's fair. What if we put spikes on it?
Still no. Also, I don't think I'm the only one you'd have to convince.
Please. I think, listen, Karin's down for a good time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Claude
Madeline-
isn't.
Blood can be convinced. Kurozu is the true, what's the word? Linchpin.
Badass.
Yes, that too. Kurozu is the true badass, yeah.
What are we waiting for at the moment?
They wandered off for bread.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say you'd have to hook up with someone with Smith's tools in addition to the Tinker's tools, but I think you and Eloise could technically build the tandem bicycle if that's something that you wanted to spend your time and energy on.
Okay.
I'd have to figure out how much it costs.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I think Rook is going to sit down with Clud and Krozu, and it's going to be like, well, Clud already knows this because Clud was there. Not Clud. Karin.
Yes.
Karin and Krozu. Everybody chose Kanan. Okay.
Mine's C.
Right.
Yeah, but it
yours is a C.
sounds the same.
My bad. Okay, so
Hello.
hello.
I have buttered both sides.
Sorry, I just saw the secret message. Okay, so I went to Durable Duns and I might have bought a box of objects.
Out of character, Karn was there for that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah, I said Karin. Karin knows this already, but
Oh,
but,
yeah, sorry, you did start by saying that, sorry.
yeah. And okay, so we have to do. So there's a summoning. Wait, what was it? Okay.
Oh god, the Griffin
I
room.
have a pan flute that can summon a chimera once every dawn or moonrise, like once a day, basically.
Did Dunn tell you that?
Sam told me that.
Crozy just raises their eyebrows, skeptically.
Listen, Tam is very smart and good at magic.
Raises their eyebrows further. Didn't Tam blind us all a week or two ago by accidentally becoming luminescent?
And didn't he make it work?
Make what work?
I don't know, being cool and glowing. Listen, that's not the point. That's not
No,
the point, Kurt.
it didn't work for him at all. It hurt to look at.
Listen, Percy, that's not the point. My point is, we're going to... Kari and I were talking about, like, going out there and, like, trying it, but you're really good with animals. And so I was wondering if you would come too when we try it, just
You
in
know, a
case,
chimera.
like,
You know, a chimera isn't technically an animal, right?
well,
It's a
bunch of animals
It's a monstrosity. It's made of bits of animal, sure, but I don't have a great deal of experience handling chimeras.
Okay. That's fair. Do you want to come anyway? I think it'll be fun.
I hate my life.
Based on the fact that you might die if I don't, sure.
Oh, it's supposed to be friendly.
It's
Like-
supposed to be friendly.
Yeah, I know the little tune I'm supposed to play, and why are you looking at me like that?
I look at Karin. Karin.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you encouraging this?
I'm not necessarily encouraging it. I'm just saying that, it's better that we find out in a safe and controlled environment instead of someone trying to use it in the middle of battle.
I look at Rook, and I look
Or
back
someone-
at Karin, and I look at Rook, and I go, no, yeah, you're right, that's exactly the kind of thing they would do. Yeah, you're right, we should try it out beforehand.
I would resent that implication, but it does mean we're gonna go do the fun friend thing, so I'm good.
That's a win.
That's a win. Okay. But yeah, no. Okay.
I steal more of Rook's eggs now.
Rook does not notice. Too elated by the idea of doing fun friend things.
So, was that the strategy meeting?
No.
Okay.
I was waiting for people to come back so we could go to the room and have the strategy meeting.
Okay.
Ali was very kindly keeping the roleplay going.
I am ready for a strategy meeting.
Okay. Once everybody
Snowdrop is here with her sword, looking very serious.
good. I say Snowdrop, guard the door. If you see the Atom Cats, get them.
Kill them.
No,
Don't get them. Distract them.
bark twice.
Yeah, bark twice. No getting them. Just bark twice if you see the Atom Cats.
Bro.
Dad, should I get them? Or should I bark twice?
You should bark twice.
Oh, okay.
One day we'll get them.
Hardhead.
Okay. Alright. So I close the door. I lock it. And I look at you all and I say, okay. We've already talked about the fish plan, but we need to make a plan. Tam gave me this jar of slippery potion to put under the Atom Cat's chairs during the quest race tomorrow.
Oh, I assumed you'd put it on the floor.
Floor under their chairs.
Oh, okay.
Or the floor near them. And I just wanted to see who we thought would be best for that stealth mission. And and who perhaps might be distracting in order to assist in the stealth mission.
We have to do it, right before. Because if we put it down too early, they will notice before it's...
Yeah, well, they'll all be sitting down, right? And then just a little bit before the quest board goes off, one of us sneaks up. Someone does something distracting, and then I'll sneak up and I'll sneak up, or whoever. How sneaky are you?
I'm
You seem
fairly
kind of
sneaky.
sneaky. How sneaky are you?
Not particularly.
Cruzy, you're gonna be the goldfish, so I'm sorry, but you can't be sneaking.
Oh, darn.
I mean, I'm going to be fastballing Krozu, so...
So it's between the three of us.
I am completely average at sneaking.
I am.
I got a +4 out of character. Obviously, I don't know.
I'm very good at sneaking. Actually, I should do it. I'm very good. Okay, and which one of you are throwing? Crozer, are you still good with the goldfish plan?
I'm willing to try it once.
Okay. If at any point you decide you don't want to do it, just let us know,
I
and
can't
we'll
bear
switch
with that.
gears.
She's just making sure.
She's just really
Oh.
checking. She's really thorough.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll sneak up right before the board goes off. Slip some potion down on them. I've got this great little mouse. Was the mouse a one-time item?
No.
I've got this great little mouse that can help me with sneaking. So I'll use that. And I'll sneak up. And I'll oil the thing. And then they'll all comically slip. And we'll get the quest board first.
Will we get in trouble?
If we
They
get
won't know.
caught.
How could they know? How could they possibly know? I'm going to be very stealthy.
Okay, what happens if we do get in trouble?
I'm the only one who did it, so I'll get in trouble. None of you knew anything.
So who's distracting?
Who's throwing?
Confer.
So you and Mallow are on distraction duty. And Snowdrop.
Oh, Snowdrop is very distracting.
Yes.
I get a job.
Yeah, you can get him.
Can I use my sword?
It has to be just distracting enough to get their attention, but not so distracting that they'll get up and do something about it. And I believe in you. Okay, now that that's taken care of, let's talk Arts Council.
Oh, fuck, I gotta go do something.
Nope. The door is locked. Rick is standing in front of it.
Cruzu
So I
does
talked to
actually just kind of very firmly grip Karen by the shoulder as if to say, you're not going anywhere.
Dad. Rook's near the door.
Yeah.
Well, they said if anyone comes near the door.
Not Rook.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought Snowdrop was outside the door. Oh, my bad.
You said everyone's in the room.
You know what? You're so right, and Snowdrop has a great sniffer. So, okay, so I talked to Janie. Janie had some concerns. So, Max,
Okay, I just have to keep it here, apparently.
yes, just pet.
What exactly
Max-
did you say to Janie?
Well, okay,
Where'd you
so
get
I
this
just
from?
I didn't realize that there was a I had started talking about like printing pamphlets, and then we got into a whole kind of side conversation about like, you know, who would want to break our kneecaps if we printed our own pamphlets. But it's fine, so we'll just hire them to make the pamphlets. But
Okay,
she had some concerns about revenue flow.
They break your knuckles, by the way.
says
out of
Snowdrop. Sorry.
Mhm.
Just to be clear, because I wasn't there for the most recent talking that you all did. Pamphlets for what exactly? Are we still going with the competition idea, or?
Yeah, I think a competition was good. I was thinking about like advertising on the pamphlets for like the sponsors of the Arts Council, you know?
We
So
have
like for instance,
sponsors? Who's sponsoring us?
well, we don't have sponsors yet.
You're
We're working on-
talking about printing out pamphlets to advertise the sponsors before we even have sponsors? Shouldn't we
No.
walk before we run?
Yes, I was planning on getting the sponsors and then printing the pamphlet so that people would. Well, okay, it doesn't matter. Let's ignore the pamphlets for now. The most important thing is the competition. We've got to figure out and what we're gonna do, and if we need to do anything for the festival Paylor that's coming up. And well,
That's
Claude
a
and I need
point.
to write some letters.
Karen, Festival of Paylor, is this something that your temple might be interested in facilitating in some way? Not funding or anything, obviously, you're a charity, but...
I would have to talk. I'm not sure offhand.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
My question is, can we guarantee that funding? Because
That's a good point, actually. We should probably...
I've written letters.
Who are you
I don't
writing
know.
to, Rook?
My aunt and uncle.
Your uncle who has the boat?
I don't know if y'all heard, but Glad has a look on his face like, aw, crap.
My uncle who runs a very successful large shipping business, and my aunt who owns a very large and successful airship business.
Oh, okay. Are they interested in the arts?
Yeah.
They will be once they read Rook's letter.
Are you sent the letters?
Yeah. I mean, like yesterday, so.
I don't know if they'll be able to get back to us in time for the Feast of Palor. That's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
A lot of no's and not enough. Let's figure it out.
Would you like for me to retreat to my room and write my letter to Ra?
Yes, definitely write a letter to Raw.
Damn.
Let's figure out what exactly we want to do. Because I think we could do just like a... We could start out with just like a contest. And... I don't know, what's a good, like... prize for that?
Money.
Cash
Yeah,
prize,
like what?
probably.
I am not here.
Yeah, what, 100 gold? Is that a...
It's a banana, Michael.
Oh, prize money costs?
Sorry?
50 gold? 100 gold? 200?
I mean, it depends what we can afford. I mean, I can throw 100 towards it.
Okay.
I can throw 100 towards it.
I can throw 100 towards it.
Me as well.
Alright,
I
so
got
we
a
have
box.
400, so we can have first, second, and third places, and just divvy that up appropriately. But here's the other thing. None of us are particularly artful. How would we judge? Would we need to get the Artisans Guild involved?
We should
mean,
talk to the Artisans Guild. I bet the Artisans
If anyone knows how to do this kind of thing, it's probably them, right?
Yeah.
How about you write a letter to them?
Yeah. I'm gonna write a letter to the Artisans Guild asking them, 1, do they have an arts council? 2, do they have any interest in an arts council? And 3,
Shouldn't you just go to the Artisan Guild? Like, surely it's in town, right?
Hey,
There
Hannah,
is
is there
an
an artisan? What?
in town. It's not like the major regional one, but there is like
Well, like, this isn't necessarily a major regional festival thing yet, is it?
I don't think so. No, we
So
can,
then we should just go to...
yeah, we can ask them about, yes, Claude.
I mean, if nothing.
The whole thing is an artist festival celebrating the artists and bringing people in to look at the art. Maybe we should have them vote democratically on their favorites and then rank them first, second, and third place.
It's good. I wonder if we could do
Bless you.
before doing a whole festival, even though I'm very excited about an arts festival and think it'd be great. In order to gauge interest, we should start with maybe see if we can do a competition during the festival of Palor.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
that's...
that's like in a week. People need more time.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
maybe
announce.
maybe not for the Feast of Palor. Maybe if we get our skates on, we can advertise during the Feast of Palor. But
2 weeks. Yeah.
maybe if we hurry up, we can advertise during the Feast of Palor. But probably, yeah, it's not a lot of time to actually make something. So it's possible that we should wait until the next big festival.
Yeah.
I approached.
That sounds good.
I greeted her by saying, "Hi, criminal," and she jumped on Hannah.
Committing crime.
Good, you're correct.
Hello, Clover.
Okay. That sounds good to me. Does anybody else have any other questions, comments, concerns, suggestions? Arts Council.
Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea to just go and talk to the local Artisans Guild in town. I mean, if nothing else, they can probably tell us that this is a bad idea or not, or which direction we should be actually looking in for advice.
Mm-hmm. All right, art competition / council.
Oh, we'd have to also think about what kind of scope we're talking about. Are we talking just visual arts, or are we talking music and poetry, you know?
I'm going to go work on my letter to Ra.
You have to be part of the conversations we're having.
Claude is like,
How are you going to be a standing member of the council when you're not paying attention during our talks?
it's not that I'm not paying attention. It's that I don't feel
You're
like...
trying to escape the talks.
Dad says nobody enters or exits. I have a sword.
Yes, you're very threatening. I
You
don't
cannot understand me.
Yes. Well, I assume she's kind of like, oh.
Yes.
And then he's just like, yes, you're very threatening.
Okay.
So, what is the end goal? You keep talking about an arts council, but I'm not 100% sure what that is.
Just like a group of people that work together to facilitate art in the community. But like, if we think that that's too big to start with, we can just sponsor like an art competition and just see what comes of that.
Sure. Yeah.
You okay about
Yeah, if we talk to the Artisan Guild and just make sure that that's allowed, that that's not, you know,
And see if they
messing
want in
anything
on
up. Huh?
it, perhaps.
What?
Maybe they'd want in on. Maybe they'd want in on it.
Oh, maybe.
I think we should focus on the visual arts for now, and then we can maybe expand into the rest of the fine arts.
Okay,
Agreed.
so painting, sculpting, probably something else I can't remember.
Woodworking.
Stuff like that.
Mhm.
Woodworking.
That comes under sculpting, but yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so we're gonna focus on visual arts. We'll get a meeting with the local artisans guild reps to talk about our idea for competition. And if all goes well, we will advertise that idea at the Festival of Paylor by hiring someone to make pamphlets for us. Or possibly just word of mouth. Maybe we can get a booth
Depends on how expensive a booth is, but yeah, we can do that.
with like a sign up sheet.
I
You
think
know?
I remember Nike saying that a booth was like 10 gold.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah. I can afford both 100 gold for the prize money and 10 gold for the booth.
Listen, you don't have to be the main contributor here. Some of us have more money than you.
It is very funny though.
Okay, well, I think that's a good action plan. If nobody has any other remarks, then I think we can call this meeting to a close. All right. And oh, right, of course. Sorry. It's okay if people leave now.
Okay. Dad,
Or
is
you
it
don't
okay
have
if people leave?
It's okay. People can
Okay.
leave.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also we may or may not be summoning a chimera soon. So anyone who wants to get in on that, let me know. Okay.
Anyone who wants to get
Don't
in.
bar the door.
Nobody leave.
Can Krozu get out? Can
That's
any of
annoying.
us? Can any of us get out before this happens?
Assuming that she's brandishing the sword, he'll
Yeah,
once again
embarking through it.
he'll once again say, yes, you're very intimidating.
Dali wanted to know if anyone could get out before it got locked down again.
Roll me a reflex save.
You bet.
Oh no, I'm not.
What's Snowdrop's dexterity bonus?
Wait, what? A reflex save? Is that a dex save?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Oh
I
man,
know it's my old room.
13.
Snowdrop's dex is +2.
Okay, you have to beat a 21.
I didn't beat a 21.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do it.
And you
19, 22, 23.
Are you even trying to leave?
I talked in a manner that sounded like I was leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, you were like, okay, bye.
If Rook wants to leave, Rook can escape. Everyone else is stuck.
What was that?
He got a pan flute. That sounds like Chimera.
Why?
We don't actually know if it does or not, or if it's going to be friendly or not. And if we don't test it beforehand, they're going to do something stupid, like try and use it in the middle of a battle when we don't know what it's going to do. We just need to figure out what it does so that we can
Okay,
know.
Snowdrop, go catch Rook.
Rook is on the way to the kitchen to make some hot cocoa.
Okay.
Like,
need
oh yes, we did good. We had a good meeting. That went really well. Okay, time for a little treat.
What's your base speed?
My base speed is 40 feet.
Okay. What's Snowdrop's base speed?
50 feet.
You make it partway down the stairs before something very fluffy just slams into your back, and you are grappled. And by grappled, I mean Snowdrop is standing on you.
Sitting.
I don't get to do anything about it.
Sitting.
Well, you can roll to see if you can escape the grapple.
Okay. What's that again? It's a dex?
You can choose athletics or acrobatics.
Hannah, what I'm hearing is that the door is open, and this is a distraction. Crozy's going to make a break.
And Snowdrop is distracted.
I want to make a break for my room.
Same.
Okay.
Okay.
Cled stays with Mallow, and he just kind of heavily sighs, and he's like, "They have a point. If we don't test this out now and go along with this, Rook is going to summon that thing the next time we're against a fightable for something."
So this is the information that I have.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
This is very helpful.
I'm glad you understand it.
Yeah.
Let me know what I need to beat because I
11. You need to beat an 11.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm 21.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not
Yeah.
in that case, in any case, but
You are not only
15.
able to escape Snowdrop's clutches, you are able to do so gracefully and without hurting Snowdrop.
nice. Yeah, I just kind of like loop out from under her, and I'm like, oh, I can't play right now, Snowdrop. I'm going to make myself some hot cocoa. Thanks anyway. And I just fly off.
Mallow is also running after Snowdrop, so like, at what point do I catch up?
I'm gonna say that slowed them down enough that like you will catch up after Rook has like gotten up and continued leaving, but you are able to more or less catch up to the situation.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys know what Rook just said?
What?
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Hold me down.
Uh-oh.
I got to keep on moving.
Okay.
How do you spell table?
Pelor.
In spite of your crime.
Yeah. So Crozoo's going back to their room.
So is
They
Kari.
sure are.
That's fine. You can get away with it.
Once everyone is disbanded, Clud's just kind of like, I guess we're all leaving. He'll head back to. Damn.
Leaving me alone.
Yeah, you technically have free reign of Mallow and Rook's room, I guess.
Gonna return.
You can look at my plants.
You can read my family letters.
Man.
She gets so excited when you kiss her. She's like, "I'm gonna bite you back."
Yeah.
This is how kisses
anyways.
work, yes?
Huh?
Hello.
Yes, it was Clover.
Okay, no.
Me.
Bro.
I need another perception check from Crozoo.
No.
Yes.
Okay, no. Can't slam on the table. That makes making a bad noise. I'm gonna get the dogs out of here.
17.
You said 17?
17's very good. You notice that added to one of your plants, you see the very edge of a small, you think, wooden object.
I go look. I check for traps.
Okay. Are you actually checking for traps?
I don't know. Someone's putting stuff in my plant.
Crozoo said, "What was that?" Investigating.
Crozzy used to work with some really cutthroat people. Old habits die hard. I'm gonna
Okay, roll me an investigation check then.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what good it'll do. Yeah, that's an 8.
Devastating.
Yeah, with an 8, you do not detect any traps.
Oh no, that means there's traps. No, I will look at whatever the wooden object is.
You pick it up and you find a pretty, I'd say a fairly mediocre carving, that is a passably recognizable little moose. If you look at it carefully, you do notice that there's a small blood stain along one of the antlers. But otherwise, it's just a nice little polished piece of wood.
I look for a maker's mark.
Okay. You do not find one.
Okay. Does it seem like it has blood on it because the person is inexperienced at carving and maybe cut themselves by accident? Or does this seem like some kind of ritual creepy thing?
The first one.
Good. I will kind of look vaguely confused, check the door for scratch marks again, presumably not find any because my investigation is shit.
I mean, you can roll again if you want to.
Sure.
You're investigating a separate thing now.
It's 11, so I don't think I find anything.
You do not find any scratch marks.
I just kind of come back and just kind of... I think I'll wipe the blood off.
It has very clearly already attempted to wipe the blood off before leaving it to be found. And what's left is kind of more of decorative antler coloring that's sunk into the grain.
Yeah, I guess so. Seeing it doesn't rub out, I'll just kind of nestle the moose at the base of the shrub, just nice and cozy in the soil. Make sure that the shrub is watered enough, and then just kind of be like, someone's coming into my room. And they don't seem to be like meaning me any harm or anything. But if this is going to keep happening, and I'm going to hide my plushies back in my knapsack.
Okay.
No one can know.
The plushies have been undisturbed up to this point.
I would hope so. They had until this point, my pseudo dragon and my uni kitty were just kind of chilling on the pillow. I'm just gonna have to camp out in my knapsack again.
Yeah, they are undisturbed, and as you put the little moose down, you find a it's for all that it's poorly carved, it's well sanded, but you detect a tiny little rough patch on one of its ears that you think may actually be supposed to be an earring.
Is it on the same ear that I wear an earring on?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's me. Crozu doesn't know whether to be flattered or disturbed. Decides to just go to sleep instead so they won't have to figure it out.
What a vibe.
That's so valid.
God, what a vibe.
Hell yeah.
So you're making hot chocolate?
Yeah. I've entered the kitchen. I'm heating up some milk.
Okay.
Melting, double boiling like some chocolate in another pan. Hot.
You run into Janie prepping food for tomorrow. In the kitchen that Snurt still like Snurt must use somehow, but you never see Snurt in it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Hang on. This was Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't Sunday Snurt's day off?
I goofed it last time. Snurt's day off. Is it Sunday or is it Monday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Okay, well.
Oops.
Then
Maybe
you
they
didn't
swapped.
have extra dinner.
Or maybe he worked today because he's taking another day off. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they swapped.
Yeah, you know what? This particular week, Snurt's taking Monday off.
Mm-hmm.
He's going on vacation.
He's been saving those vacation days.
Yeah. He's going to the
He's
Bahamas.
got a marching band competition.
Listen, Snurt's very busy on his own legitimate and not accidental character arc.
Yeah.
We're very
No, I
proud
just
of
walked
him.
in completely ignorant of whatever's going on behind me. I just say, "Oh, hey, Jamie.
Hello, dear.
How's it going?"
Pretty well. Just cleaning and chopping some mushrooms. Tam was helping me. And Tam waves awkwardly from where he's seated, like on the counter,
Mhm.
very clearly away from the food. Like maybe helping is a little bit of an exaggeration.
Nice. Oh well. I thought I'd sneak in and make some hot cocoa, but if you need help, I'd be happy to pitch in too.
Oh, I'm doing well enough on my own. I mean, if you'd enjoy helping, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
I don't have anything else going on tonight.
all right, you were following very closely. You can come in at any time.
Okay.
Tam says, "I'm cleaning the mushrooms," and Janie says, "You can almost see her like looking back in her head to see if she's ever seen you hold a knife." And she's finally like, "You can measure out the flour."
I'm good at alchemy.
Mhm. Yeah.
So when were you planning to summon this chimera?
Hey, bestie.
Janie drops the knife. Tam actually seems unaffected.
Like tomorrow or the day after. It really just depends on like the quest board. And I'm
where?
outside of town, like in the woods or something, and I'm like measuring out the flour. Once all this is happening, just like, okay, 1, 2. How much flour do you need? 3.
Did you see her summoning a chimera?
Yeah, it's friendly. Don't worry.
We don't actually know
5.
that.
You don't know that it's friendly.
Sure it is. I've got magic blue. 6.
Tam looks so invested in these mushrooms.
I'm not about to blow up Tam's spot.
Um, I do want you to make a perception check.
Okay. Nope.
Rip.
I did not notice whatever it was.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what I add to that. It's a 4.
Sick. Anyways. Janie says, so again, I have to ask, did you take a contract involving a chimera? Because those are supposed to come through me.
No. So I bought a bunch of stuff from Durable Done.
Durable Done gave you something that summons a chimera.
Yeah, it's gonna be a friend. But we figured we should test it and like see how it works first before we use it in a tricky situation.
It's going to be friendly.
Yeah.
And you got the thing that summons it again from
Durable Done.
Durable Done's half price, gently used, hardly broken, usually not cursed magic item emporium.
Oh, you're right. I pull it out of like, I pull it off my belt. I bite it.
Oh my god.
It's a cursed.
Roll me a Tinker's Tools check.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so mad.
Is this with what stat?
Well, it's not wisdom. I'm going to say intelligence.
It's a 13.
It doesn't taste cursed.
Oh, it's fine. It's not cursed. Good thought, though. I almost forgot to do that. I put it back on my belt.
Make a perception check as well for me.
Okay. 15 plus 7 is 22.
Okay, Janie waits till you're kind of turned away, and then you see her like very slowly reach up and like lick the ring that she had you taste earlier, and just kind of like pause for a second and then shake her head and go back to chopping mushrooms.
Incredible.
She's so confused.
Yeah. I shrug and go back to measuring flour. I assume I'm gonna be at it for a while because it's for the whole guild.
Yeah, it's Janie's making, and I'm conceptualizing some sort of like mushroom crepe thing.
Hell yeah.
It's a little out of her normal elven cooking wheelhouse, but she's trying to expand her horizons.
Yeah. Down for that. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna do it like plenty of ways out of town, obviously. I don't wanna like what if it like knocks over a barrel or something and then we have to deal with someone's cabbages all over the street.
What if it knocks over a barrel? What if the chimera knocks over a barrel? You know they breathe fire, yes? Well, part of them breathes fire and part of them poisons you, and I think the male's a lion?
Sounds like a good friend to have. Still measuring.
Janie puts down the cutting board and comes over and like gently takes your face and like peers into your eyes, like sort of checking for maybe a concussion.
The only thing Rook can truly focus on is how many cups of flour they've measured out so far.
Here's the recipe for the batter. Why don't you mix that up while you're here?
Yeah, sure.
I am about to send you a DM. You do not need to read it right now.
Oh, and I'll here. So I think once Rook finishes the measuring out the flour, I'm gonna grab a knife and just like chop up some chocolate real quick. May I roll to see if I'm skilled at this?
Yeah, sure.
What would this be?
Well, technically it would be cooking tools, which I don't know if you have.
I'm not no, I've got
I will accept
herbalist and alchemist tool.
I will accept sleight of hand.
9.
You do cut your finger a little bit chopping chocolate.
Oh, beans. Well, if you get a little blood into it, it's good luck. Or was that clothing?
Tam says, do you want me to try to heal that? I understand if not.
Steve?
Janie, like, opens her mouth and then closes it because she doesn't want to not be supportive right now. Not only, Tam, like, takes your bird hand in his, and not only, does your chocolate wound heal, but all of the like aches and pains that you've been feeling for the past few hours also heal. You feel great.
Damn, you're so good at this. I could run a marathon right now. Thank you.
If you're summoning a chimera later, you might have to. Sorry, I mean, good luck. I trust you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's supposed to be friendly, so I mean, it's part of the enchantment, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Assuming I identified it right.
You always identify the things right. And I'm gonna go back.
True.
I turned around and I've not heard that.
Yeah. Tam is like, that is factually not true. That's not true. That's happened before. It was there.
Rook does not remember.
Tam
Cool,
turns,
go.
Tam turns to Janie and is very hurriedly like, I never promised them it was correct. I said very clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I've got.
Yeah.
This is how we die.
You peacefully and serenely make hot chocolate and crepe batter, feeling great.
Yeah.
Mallow, what are you doing?
I'm processing. Do you want to just do it right now?
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, I gotta finish up the crate batter. But yeah, I'm making enough hot cocoa. We could like pack some up for the team, and we can just all head out into the woods. You guys are welcome to come if you want. I think it'll be pretty neat. But you don't have to. Hey, do we have a one of those insulated carafes around here somewhere?
Hang on. I'm looking up the actual CR of like Chimera so I know how worried Janie is.
Want to say it's 10 plus.
Sure, it's fine.
I just imagine Janie lurking and like following us just to make sure.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Also, I mixed it up with the other one. The Chimera is the one with 3 heads, and one's a dragon and a lion and a goat,
Mm-hmm.
and not the one that's tail
I'm
is
gonna
a
be
snake.
very clear. I don't
are you
think
thinking
Ruby
of a
knows what
manticore?
it's like. That makes sense. Oh, sorry, Dallin?
Oh, I was wondering if Hannah was thinking of a manticore.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm
it's only
thinking.
6.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to say that to the table. I was going to keep that as a little secret for me, the DM, the only person supposed to be looking at the monster manual. But anyways, yeah. Janie says, "No, I'm sure you'll be fine. You all know when running is appropriate.
Yeah.
And you have the sending stone I gave you if you need me.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine.
Yeah, Janie, it's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine."
We'll tell you all about it at breakfast tomorrow.
1,000-yard stare.
Janie's like, if I see you again.
Hannah's like, do you want backup or?
You can come if you want. I don't think we're gonna need any. Like, I think this is gonna be like a cozy go out, drink some hot cocoa, look at the stars, some Chimera, say, hey, what's up?
Okay, well,
You're welcome to come.
I would love to get cozy and drink hot cocoa and look at the stars.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
I would love that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Malvo, I would love for that to happen.
I think Ruth
Me too.
locates. While this is happening, Ruth locates a carafe and like pours the hot cocoa in, and is like, "Okay, let's go get the group together."
Okay.
I just feel responsible.
All of you who have, well, I don't know. Has everyone gone to bed?
I hope not.
Karin and Kurt are in their rooms. And so is Clud.
That doesn't mean anything.
You can hear Crozy snoring.
Oh, I feel bad. But Crozy said that they wanted to come.
In Crozy's defense, you didn't specify when.
Yeah, we're doing this now.
Jesus Christ.
You all get excited knocks on your door.
Yeah. Cled is at a desk writing.
I'll get it.
Are you in the same room?
Yeah, apparently.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
but-
they share a room, right?
I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
established before that they.
Okay, you've just had the most amorphous living situation
Sorry,
of the
like-
whole
It
party.
has.
So
I've listened back, and it's changed at least twice. But I think where we're at now is Crozy room's alone. Obviously, Mallow and Rook room together, and Clud and Karin room together. But I think Karin can also sleep at the Temple of Palor if he wants to.
Yeah.
Which
you
is
still have your old. Technically, it's called a cell there because
Yeah.
it is a monastic order, but like
Yeah.
you know, a fun like party
Cozy.
cell.
Clud needs a little space.
like Cled. I feel like Cled specifically rooms with Karin because sometimes he has the room to himself,
Mhm.
but he didn't feel like paying for like a room to himself.
That's fair. We're going out to drink hot cocoa, look at the stars, the sun, Chimera. Let's go!
But he puts his pen down, and then he kind of hesitates, and then he like carefully puts a piece of paper over the letter, and then he carefully puts a book over it, And then he pats it, and then he gets up.
Sleight of hand check.
What are you doing?
I just knew the look on R's face.
That's a 14.
What's your passive perception?
12.
Okay. Yes, you can
I'll send it to R.
you can snoop with whatever you want.
Secrets, 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 secrets.
The card wasn't going to look, and then you were particularly trying to hide it.
Well, he just knows that people go into each other's rooms. So he's just... Can't he have some privacy?
The birdie doth protest too much, methinks.
There you go. Mhm. I did edit it a couple times because like I was writing it, but then I was like, oh shit, that's not how Claude would. So
Yeah, you're fine.
Does Crozu allow themselves to be awoken?
Yes. They kind of they come to the door with preemptive bags under their eyes.
preemptive.
Oh my god.
Over the night of sleep, they are anticipating losing.
Incredible.
They just kind of lean in the doorframe and is like, what?
We're gonna go Sona Chimera, drink hot cocoa, and look at the stars.
Oh, it's time to die already. Okay.
Are you allergic to hot cocoa? I should have asked, are you lactose intolerant? Or is it chocolate? Did you like pick up a chocolate thing from when you turned into a dog? You have to tell me these things, Crozu.
How much espresso has Rook had?
None.
Cool. It's just the caffeine and the chocolate then.
It's just Rook.
It's literally
Very
just
much
rude.
caffeine and chocolate.
Rook, I do have a question for you at this juncture.
Yeah.
Do you
sorry.
know what a chimera is?
No. A friend. Clearly.
Crozu is blue screening a little at this point. They just don't know how to respond to this. They just they turn around, they pull their breastplate back on, they pick up their knapsack. Okay, let's just get this over with.
All right.
Congratulations, bud. You're gonna find out what a chimera is. If we're unlucky.
You learn something new every day.
Rook's just like, oh boy.
Okay. You all bearing hot cocoa and picnic blankets.
Yes.
And some little sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Head out to the edge of town, into where the woods start to creep in.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to play your pan flute?
I would.
And also, which pan flute are you playing?
I'm playing the Chimera pan flute, and I give everyone in Tam a thumbs up, and then I go, that's not necessary. And then I play the pan flute,
Claude just
a jaunty little tune.
Claude just irritably takes a sip of his hot cocoa and he mutters, I'm a diurnal bird.
Tam is squeezing his arcane focus like so hard.
I
and
have
I'm
my
gonna
quarterstaff.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a percentile die.
Percentile die.
Oh yeah.
No.
Ooh.
No.
If you summon the goose, I swear to God.
That would be extremely funny though.
On the table.
An 83.
An 83. All right. You hear from the distance.
We hear what from the distance?
Bushes.
Hannah's made some skittering noises and then some sniffing
Oh, okay.
noises.
They weren't
bush
picking up
here.
on the mic for some reason.
Yeah.
Rustles. Would you like to investigate?
I would.
Okay. Why don't you roll me a survival check?
Is that because Rook's not going to survive?
The natural one.
Oh my god!
Do you have any inspiration?
Should I give my inspiration?
I have it filled in, but I remember using it last time, didn't I?
You used a banked 20 that is technically separate from your inspiration.
Okay, I do have an inspiration.
Would you like to use it, or would you like to see where this goes?
You ever seen somebody ruin their own life?
Where it goes,
Okay.
if that's cool with everybody.
On the one hand.
It's your choice to make.
Okay, I would like to see where this goes.
Okay.
The rabbit in the brush screams a horrified scream and leaps straight for your jugular.
You summoned the monster from Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
No, it's not a killer rabbit. It just hates Rook.
You know, that tracks.
You summoned the one rabbit that hates you.
Cardi seeing the rabbit just put.
What's your armor class?
17.
It makes it. It rolls a 17. It does 1 damage.
No. That's just.
And then after its initial panic, it kind of settles down, quivering on the spot.
Oh, can I cast Animal Friendship?
You may.
Yeah. Let me look up how that works. This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm, which is true. It must be able to see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration, which is 24 hours.
Sure.
If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
I mean, you didn't fight back, so.
No. I mean, I jumped back.
Yeah.
I was like, chimeras
Are small.
are much smaller than I thought they'd be. And not friendly. You know, you guys were right.
So yeah, it's a...
It's not over yet, so I don't know about all that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a... Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you what the save is. It's a Wisdom 14.
Okay. It does make this save, but I'm gonna let you roll animal handling since it's not like a hostile situation.
Okay.
And you are attempting to like soothe it.
I got a 17. The way
Okay.
Crozy was doing this is they're kind of like, they're down on one knee, they've kind of got their hand out to show that it's empty, and they're just kind of making shushing noises.
Okay, as you're doing this, you are not able to allay the rabbit's fear, but you have not like worsened the situation. And as it turns around to look at you, it opens its eyes, and you see that it opens up many eyes. There are maybe like 5 or 6 sets of eyes of different sizes, all in this bright, startling amber around its head. And it screams another moment, seeing itself sort of surrounded by people, and then runs back into the brush.
That wasn't a chimera. It wasn't a rabbit either. Hannah, do any of us know what this was? Would we be able to make a roll?
You are able to make a roll. I will say that you Crozu and you Mallow have heard like predators like trap rabbits before, and it did make the exact same sound. Like it sounded very much like a real rabbit. But yes, you can make I will accept a nature or an arcana roll.
I'll go with nature.
I will let you swing religion with disadvantage if you would like.
I'll just take the arcana. Oh, 16.
My nature is +3. I don't know if someone else would rather do that instead of me.
I'm good.
Nope, you're
No.
good.
Okay.
Go forth. You got the best look at it, so I think that makes sense.
19.
Nice.
Okay. With that knowledge nature roll, you kind of look around and you see that although this rabbit, like with its brief brush with Rook and you, felt very solid, and like you felt its fur, it felt like a rabbit. It is not leaving tracks even in the very like muddiest of the ground. And you get the sense that this is sort of a magical replication of a rabbit. With your Arcana roll, you note that when Rook played the flute, it was like a sort of general summoning of whatever was nearby, and not necessarily the creation of a weird magical construct. And so what it did was it called a nearby rabbit that happened to be maybe some kind of like familiar or something.
So, not chimera summoning, but calling of a rabbit? But not a rabbit.
Kind of a illusion of a rabbit, almost. Like it might be something else that's taking on a rabbit's appearance.
It did feel very real when it kicked you in the throat.
But it was real.
Yeah, it felt real. Yeah.
Honestly, Rook, I'm pretty relieved it wasn't a chimera.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know,
You might want to talk to Durable Dun. If he's selling you something claiming that it'll summon an ally chimera and it doesn't, it sounds like you should get your money back.
he just sold me a pan flute that he didn't quite remember what it did.
Why did you buy it if you didn't know what it did?
I was curious.
I've never actually asked you that question, as much stuff as you've made me identify for you. Why do I identify things after you buy them?
Do you want to go shopping with me next time?
No.
Tam, I wouldn't worry too much. Rook is about to run out of money.
Okay, so, successful adventurer run out of money, or unsuccessful adventurer run out of money?
Overly generous run out of money. We are funding prizes for a art competition.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes,
Yeah,
Rook is
Rosie.
very sweet.
Is there a children's section? I could get the little adventurers in on it, and
Oh, that would actually be it. I mean, what do you think, Rook?
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Do you want to? Would you be interested in helping out with the children's part of the competition? I want to make sure that we make it fair.
oh, I can definitely see if they're interested. I mean, if I'm helping guide their art, I don't think I could judge. That seems unethical, especially
Sure.
since I know them in person and some of them are nicer than others. But
But get maybe some community members to judge. Maybe like Mother Griselda.
Well,
or...
Claude also mentioned maybe just by democratic vote.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I maybe for the adult section, but I wouldn't feel comfortable subjecting kids
No, that's
to
a fair point, actually.
a popularity contest.
Maybe
Yeah.
a jury for a jury of nice pillars of
Maybe
the community for the children's
Yeah,
section.
maybe if we just had a couple people from the Artisans Guild write everyone one thing they really liked
Yeah.
about the kids' pieces and one thing that they could improve on.
Yeah.
So are there many kids in the Little Adventurers who like doing artistic things?
Well, they're all working on this puzzle craft with Nike right now, and they're very
I
into
remember the little almost like paper dolls but made out of wood, but you're going to connect them together.
Yeah, it's supposed to just be like a way to practice like wood carving and survival skills, but also the mending cantrip.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're doing really well on that, and we have kind of they've done some weaving in the past, and the replacement looms got a little expensive, so weaving projects are on hold for a while. But they got into they just painting and drawing and stuff,
Yeah.
craft stuff.
Does anyone else in the guild do any craft, like wood carving? Just curious.
Well, I mean, it's not visual art, but Jacques composes music, and well, technically, Heaven does do embroidery. He made all the Adams Cats jackets.
That's
And
kinda sweet.
and Steelix, I think. I'm never sure which of them is Onyx and which of them is Steelix because sometimes they talk in third person. But I think it's Steelix. Does some statuary work with stone carving and
With stone carving, yeah.
mold mold earth.
Oh,
Something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Mold earth. It's good for that kind of thing. So there's no one in the guild who's like an amateur woodcarver or anything like that.
No, I mean, I guess the little adventurers are very amateur wood carvers.
Yeah, none of them.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, except for us working on that unit, there hasn't been a lot of wood carving.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
It's weird.
Oh, I found a little wooden figurine. Seemed like someone had carved it. Wasn't like hugely professional, but you could tell it was meant to be a moose or something. Just wondering whose it could have been.
I mean, where'd you find it?
In in my room.
So maybe it's yours?
Yeah, I didn't make it though.
Oh,
I'm assuming
That's-
it's a present of some kind.
yeah, I'm sure it's a present.
Why? What else do you think it might be? Do you think it's a threat?
It's just a carving of a moose, right?
Well, yeah, and the gardenias.
Yeah. What about them?
Well, they also appeared out of nowhere.
I mean, they have to have appeared from somewhere.
Yes, I don't know.
Are we
Someone has given me 2 presents now, and I don't know who.
You may roll insight on down.
18.
Good job. Sorry, what did you say, Dally?
Someone has sent me 2 presents now, and I don't know who they are, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about it. I can't say thank you if I don't know who they are, and also, it means that someone's getting into my room, and maybe I need better locks?
Maybe you just need magical wards on the locks. It's possible someone's using the knock spell.
Oh. Do any of you know magical wards?
I have a rapier.
Listen, I'm not worried for my safety here. For one thing, it seems harmless, and for another thing, I can defend myself. But I don't want people rooting in my stuff when I'm not there.
Right, I can see how that would be uncomfortable. I mean, he seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what? It's not even important. I'm just glad that we didn't have to fight a chimera today.
Yeah, I think that is the highlight of the day, really, is not fighting a chimera.
Rook, we might want to... Oh, Allie's not here.
Okay.
Oh, Allie's here. Sorry, I couldn't see you. Rook, we might want to give you a primer on some of the monstrosities that you are not currently up to date on. Like chimeras.
Sure. Yeah, it seems like a very important adventure, We should have a group study session. Hey, does the guild have a library?
We do. It's not very big, but it is fireproof
That's important.
Great.
now.
No.
It's important for it to be fireproof, even if it wasn't originally.
Yeah, it's one of the updates that I recommended.
Sick. That's really smart to
Recently.
recommend.
You're really smart. Damn.
But yeah, we've got a library with bestiaries and some magical tomes. I don't think any of you guys are wizards, but we have just some sort of useful, helpful spells in there. And we have the saddest dirty street dog in the world. We have
I need to go love her. Can I love her?
I mean, just don't let her escape.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, we have some alchemy books and some stuff on botany and herbalism and lesson planning for kids of different ages.
Mhm.
And we have some really creepy old books that Janie brought back from her adventures.
Really creepy old books?
Yeah, I mean, like, nothing specific, just like there's one that like whispers at you when you open it, and there's another that just has a big chain on it. And when I asked Janie about it, she said, "Don't touch that one." And so I don't really know why it's in the library with the other ones. And
Sorry.
Mallow, are you okay?
Yes. That was out of character.
Okay.
I'm surprised. My bad.
By the way, congratulations on your sword, Snowdrop.
It's very nice, isn't it?
It looks great.
Bud got it for her.
Oh, Clyde, that's so sweet.
Yeah, Claude, that's so sweet that you got Snowdrop a sword.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for the recognition. I appreciate.
I know that's what you really wanted.
Yes.
Was
Why-
for everyone to know.
Why wouldn't you want people to know?
I don't know. It felt strange to call attention to it.
Well, I think it's nice.
I appreciate that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having a little bit of a softer side, even if it makes you uncomfortable to tell people about it.
Just to think about.
Her lay down.
Technically, yes.
She's not good at it.
She does it only when I'm trying to get Max to do it, and she knows that I will occasionally give her Max's treat in order to reinforce the behavior that Max is supposed to be doing.
I feel like I made it worse.
No.
Just
She's just very
things like
lonely.
this.
She was already the saddest little girl in the world, so it's impossible for her to be sadder than the saddest little girl in the world.
Yeah. But no, I think that's a really good idea to do. We could do like a group study session in the library. I mean,
Sure.
after this next adventure tomorrow.
We could maybe think about contingency plans for if we meet certain monsters.
Yeah, sure. That's important, you gotta like really, really be prepped, It's important for adventurers to like know how to like for instance, if we hit like a an ice golem. We gotta
Or
Right.
say a hideous, enormous monstrosity that has the head of, let's say, a goat, and maybe also a lion, and maybe the third head is a dragon. Like maybe something like that.
Or the tail is like
Oh.
a scorpion stinger, perhaps.
sound like monster that we had encounter. So that's fine.
You tried to summon it, Rook.
It's like, I wouldn't do that.
I think we need to have a group meeting kind of urgently.
I mean, we're here and we have Coco, and I can't imagine.
I can go stand by a tree or something out of your shot if you need.
Because
I
I
mean-
think we're going to need to talk about dragons.
No.
Rook,
Oh,
would you like Tam to be here or not be here when we have a daisy chain meeting about what to do if we encounter a dragon?
Again.
You know what? I actually have to pee anyways. I know normally no one pees in this universe, but I have to pee.
Okay.
Goodbye.
bye,
Bye.
Tim.
Thanks for coming. Yes.
Yell really loud when I'm done peeing.
Rook, you don't have to tell us why you're scared of dragons, but that was a really hairy situation back there in the toy factory. I'm not making the wrong call on that, right? Clud and Karen both nearly died, right?
Yeah. No, I know. I'm really sorry.
No, I'm not saying it's your fault, Rook. I'm saying that if we're gonna work as a team, then we're gonna need to know each other's weaknesses as well as each other's strengths. If dragons are gonna be an issue for you, we're adventurers. This kind of thing might come up.
Right. Yeah.
The game's called Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess they're kind of a classic thing. Great? They're not great.
There's also lots of different kinds of dragons. Like Tam said, if we had actually summoned a chimera, that is part dragon. Would just having the head of a dragon been enough to set you off?
That's not great. Probably would have been a good thing to mention before we came out here and tried to summon one,
It's just
maybe. But yeah, no, yeah.
It's just that the fact that you wanted to summon a chimera implied Okay, I'm going to stop
Knowledge and
this.
understanding of what you were summoning.
We all make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way.
Yeah, that probably would have been bad. I
I'm
don't.
sorry, it didn't occur to me. I don't tend to think of a chimera as being draconic, but
No, I mean, I didn't say explicitly at any point that dragons were not fun for me, so it's okay. You don't have to apologize.
there's a place that I physically cannot go. In the
Okay.
spirit of honesty. There's a place I can't go, so if we have an adventure that takes us to that area, I would have to go around or something.
Okay.
It's a place called Mossgrove. So, now you know something about my limitations. Oh,
Okay.
also, I can't turn into flying things yet. I'm working on it, though.
Well, until you're there, just let me or Clud know. We can fly you.
I can't be in the same room as my mother. That's a limitation I have.
That is, to be fair, a limitation that I think we already picked up on. But thank you, Clyde.
I just thought we were, commiserating.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a good time. This would be a good... Oh, God. This would be a good time to make sure we're all aware of what we can and can't do. And we need to figure out what we do about it, right? If we encounter a dragon again, what's the protocol?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it would be best, Rook, if you got out of there until it was over? Is that something you think you could do?
I'm not gonna leave you to fight a dragon by yourself.
Well, we wouldn't be by ourselves. We'd have each other.
It doesn't matter. I'm not leaving if it happens. I'll
What else is there?
just power through.
Like you did last time?
That worked really well last time.
I wasn't ready last time.
Are you going
I
to be
don't
ready if
think-
it sneaks up on us?
Or just drops in from the ceiling.
The nature of our job is going to put us in situations where we're not going to know what we're going to be fighting.
Rook,
Right.
I know you know that.
okay, I don't know if this is on topic or not, but it might be relevant. Rook, if you're afraid of dragons, why did you become an adventurer?
Brutal.
You ever step into like a puddle and it turns out it's actually a sinkhole?
I didn't know this was going to happen, but the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah. Rook kind of looks down.
Loses consciousness.
Consciousness.
Rook just looks down and then bolts!
And says, well, ever towards adventure, you know? Anil and I were going to go on adventures before, and well, he would have wanted me to do it. So I'm here, and we're going on adventures, and it's really good. Except that one time with the dragon.
Likely won't be the last.
Well, yeah, I'm exposure therapy, right?
That doesn't.
I don't.
Exposure therapy requires you to like be ready to have exposure.
And it's very controlled, is the thing.
And it's better when it comes to like food or small creatures.
I'll work on it.
We'll
How-
work on it.
Yeah.
Out of character.
You
that's
said
gay.
You said that you're not going to run away and leave us to fight a dragon by ourselves. We're not going to run away and let you fight this by yourself.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, fire dragons specifically. Not great.
Specifically fire dragons. Is fire also something that's a problem? No, it wouldn't be because there are all those fire vents, and you seemed okay around those.
It's a problem
Fire is a problem too?
sometimes.
Sometimes.
I guess it depends on the situation. The fire vents, you knew where the fire was going to be.
So
So,
unpredictable fire.
Yeah.
Krozu is just looking really worried, and they just kind of look at Mallow with big shining eyes.
Just like, please save me. This is your bestie.
Rook says,
Our bestie comrade.
says softly, Anil and I, we hired an adventurer to come with us. There was some herbs for alchemy, some materials that he needed, but it was kind of a dangerous area. And well, it was a little more dangerous than we thought it would be. And there was a dragon, a fire dragon. And I made it out, and the adventurer made it out, but yeah, Anil didn't.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thanks.
Is this the kind of thing that's like that hugs are for, or?
Yeah,
I would say yes. This does seem like a situation.
I'm
for a group
gonna
hug.
kneel down so I'm more Rook height and just kind of open my arms tentatively.
Oh, I'll give you a big hug.
I kind of just squish back.
Mm-hmm.
I like take my big massive arms and put it around both of you.
Oh.
Group hug.
Oh,
Oh,
Anyone who's like, as you join the group hug, you can probably hear Crozy sniffling a little.
Oh.
Ruby's also sniffling.
I don't doubt it.
It's okay to cry.
That's my
Says you.
line.
Says you.
Yeah, says me. That perception check really
We beefed it.
we beefed it collectively.
We
Did no one
Our failed
pass
perception.
that?
Devastating.
Wait, was I supposed to roll a perception check at some point?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't want to interrupt you guys being sad, so I put it in the chat and
Oh.
just kind of waited on it.
I got it
We
at
beefed
one.
that's a 26.
Wait one sec. Perception. That's a 24. Okay.
Rook is sad, but he is an owl, so like
it's the real life perception.
Yes. Yes. To be fair, my phone didn't give me a notification.
Mine is, yeah. Oh god, no, I didn't want a voice memo.
Christ.
I've not been paying attention to the group chat at all.
Or the memes.
To be fair,
you're so bad.
you were knee deep in roleplay.
Yes.
Busy.
Yeah.
You were
So
pouring your
busy.
heart out.
So yeah, fire dragon's not good. But we'll definitely avoid moss growth. Is it like a physical thing?
I'm not exactly sure. I didn't ask, but I'm not allowed there, so yeah, it would be dishonorable for me to go back there. So
Okay.
You're not allowed?
Is this like how I'm dead?
Were you kicked out of your hometown?
You know what?
Crozu
None of my
has a look on their face like they did not think this through.
Clud just says, you know what? None of my business.
Clud,
It's late.
Clud, you have always been my favorite.
I knew.
How dare you!
Clud says, Clud says, I know.
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but you know, we're here.
Mossgrove is where I was born and grew up. I was exiled. I'm not ready to talk about it.
Okay.
We'll be here when you are ready.
You could do.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Karin, is there anything we're sharing our...
Oh, now might be a good time to tell them what you told me.
Oh, that? Oh,
I mean, it's it's kind of... It doesn't, define you or anything, but it's kind of a thing.
I mean, I thought Dead Parents was kind of, a staple for adventurers.
Am I the only one with alive parents here?
I have an alive dad. One of them.
Mine are alive. Just
Mine. Yeah, mine.
The only one with alive parents.
they're dead to
Claude,
me.
Claude, whose parents we physically met for like soon.
Crozu didn't say it aloud, but they don't count Claude's parents.
Just checking.
I didn't know him, so
Just checking.
I mean, the only survivor of a village that got burned down, that's not going to turn out to be something like ominous we'll need to worry about, right?
I mean, not that I know of.
Yeah.
That's
I have a gift for everyone. Just
Rook just hugs Karin.
I mean, it's not worrying me or anything. Like, I was 6 months.
Yeah, no, I mean, you wouldn't really know anything about it, I guess.
Yeah, it's sad that a whole bunch of people died, but like, I don't have any attachments there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really going through it.
no one has suffered as she has, except for Max.
Max suffers daily.
I think this one is my funniest one tonight.
Oh, do we see anything? Did we get anything with those perception checks?
Oh yeah. You end up seeing a little beetle crawling across the ground while you guys are talking.
There's another beetle.
Can I do
Another
another
one?
nature check?
Yeah, sure. It is shiny and blue.
What do you mean another one?
There was one in the garden, or a couple in the garden.
Oh Lord, she coming. Oh Lord, she coming.
Oh, Lord, she
Don't
coming.
let her get up on the table.
Oh, okay. Hi, baby.
That is a 9.
I think she's had time to chill.
You do not recognize this species of beetle.
Well, I was hoping to find out if it was like poisonous or something without like looking at it. Like, see
Hey,
if
Ruth,
I
did you recognize this beetle?
Can I take a look at the beetle?
Yeah, I mean, now that it's been pointed out to you, I will let you roll a nature check.
Can anyone roll, or should we just let Crozu?
One person has already rolled at the table, so I'm gonna say max 2 rolls. Like, it doesn't have to be Crozu, but max 2 rolls on the nature check.
I
I
don't.
was low at nature.
Yeah, I don't have any bonuses. I just wanted to see if we had.
I
multiple
figured the
attempts.
druid should get a chance.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if anyone has nature higher than +3.
Nope.
Okay. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm so sorry. This is my second nat 1 in a row.
Listen, we've been
Aim for a third one.
We've been talking a lot of. Oh, I accidentally moved the camera. We've been talking about a lot of, emotions and,
Yeah. Crozu's having feelings.
I can't see so good because of the tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
You spend a little bit like fumbling around in the dark, even with dark vision, and are unable to see the bug at all. It has flown off by the time Karin gets you pointed in the right direction.
Sorry. Just a little.
That's twice. And they were like chewing on JD's flowers.
I mean, there are bugs all over the place. Look,
Yeah,
and
so
I
that was-
reach out like lightning fast, and I grab an ant and I just pop it in my mouth.
What the fuck?
What?
There are bugs all around. In a forest.
Claude looks at Rook, says, "I'm going to bed," and then he turns and heads back for the guild hall.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to school.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, I see.
I'm taking this away so that she doesn't make gnawing noises.
I don't know what you thought putting it directly at Cloverkite was going to accomplish.
You're right.
But she's a
Dally.
I put on top.
ever Hey,
Oh,
give her a treat to
yeah.
swap.
Good point.
I was
Sorry,
about to
Dally.
suggest that before she got upset because you keep stealing her thing. No, another treat for being a good girl.
Oh, and a third one, just because you're good.
To erase your memories.
Okay.
You know how one
A little gaslighting as a treat.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm paying attention to D&D.
A little gas bossing.
Okay.
So Clud and Karn are heading back.
Mhm.
It's just like I've already.
Yeah, we should be. Oh, right. Damn! You're done peeing!
Oh, great. And Tam stumbles out of the brush. There's a There's a little wisp around his head that seems to actually be sucking in light, and creating more darkness. And he's kind of bumping into stuff. He says, dancing lights didn't go great.
Oh no.
I'm just going to very gently take Tam by the shoulder and guide him.
He says, thank you. Thanks.
Let's head back to the guild hall, shall we?
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds good. There's a lot of bugs in nature.
That's what I
You
was
didn't-
just saying.
You didn't see any blue ones, did you?
It was really dark.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Good. Yeah. Alright. I think we head back finally to our beds.
At last.
At last.
Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You dream a dream of times gone by.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now 1,000 years later, we can enact our plan.
And now, 1,000 years later, you can enact your plan. You guys make it downstairs, bright and early. Karin, the brightest and earliest.
Yeah.
Janie is serving mushroom crepes in a more sort of conventional walking to tables and giving them to people way.
Mm-hmm.
And less of them rising up under the floorboards.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not typical elven food. It's maybe inspired by dragonborn cuisine, but with more elven spices.
Mm-hmm.
Blood. It's like a little taste of home, actually. Dragonborn food is the fanciest.
Thank you, Jane.
Krozu is a little sad that it's not wood elf cuisine, but they still eat with gusto.
And you are all free to do whatever you'd like. Jacques and Eloise come stumbling down. They've had quite a night. Jacques looks fine. Eloise is maybe a lot of hungover. Jacques just looks a little askew. And they are definitely wearing what you saw them in the market in yesterday.
Incredible.
Karn is stretching arms. Just throws.
So it was Clud and Mallow who are going to be on Team Distraction, right?
Yes.
And Snowdrop.
In Snowdrop, of
Very
course.
important.
Clud leans in to Mallow, making sure that no one is listening. And he says, "So I was thinking about, our routine this morning, and I was thinking about."
Sorry, just watching Dally slowly moving closer and closer to the camera. Like, what were you thinking about?
What do you think if I asked to join the Atom Cats?
I think that would be extremely funny, and you should do it.
All right. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Eloise says, "You're fucking traitor. Are you kidding me? Just like Kevin. I'm gonna piss in your cereal."
Eloise, it's pretend.
Oh. Okay.
But don't tell him. It's a little prank,
could I make a request? Could the whispers be stage whispers so they will actually pick up on the mic?
So, did you hear what Clud said he's going to do?
Going to go and ask to it was after Eloise said something, I'm going to piss in your cereal. That's what I had trouble hearing.
This is just like Kevin.
You fucking traitor, this is just like Kevin. I'm going to piss in your cereal.
And Clud very gently said, Eloise, it's pretend. But don't tell anyone, because it's a prank. It's a little prank.
Always say.
Eloise just said, oh, okay, never mind.
So did you guys have fun last night?
Eloise says, yeah. And Jacques says, it was nice.
Really have to go check out the bar one of these days.
There's Jacques says the wait staff there are great. Very talented.
Is that so?
Talented?
Talented how?
How's the food?
I have no idea.
Fair.
Is it a strip club?
Not unless you ask very nicely.
And do you ask very nicely?
That's rather personal, don't you think?
I've been praised for my eloquence. And Eloise has great qualities.
I mean, Mallow, if you're looking for a strip club, I'm pretty sure there was one back in Ogashu.
Mm-hmm. There is.
I'm not.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
I just want to know if it's a decent place to eat, because I need to find a restaurant or something for a date.
For your date? Is that Eloise just leaning in?
That is Jacques, actually.
Yes!
His face down on the table. For your day?
It's not really, we didn't exactly fully schedule it, but,
It's happening.
Jacques fumbles in his bag and comes out with a hefty.
What?
So you know how we're making Taylor Swift everyone's problem on July 7th?
What? What?
Yes.
What month is 6?
June.
Oh no!
What?
The deluxe of Stick Season is coming out the same day as Janelle Monáe's new album.
I don't know which of those to make everyone's problem, though.
I know.
I mean, I would say make Janelle Monáe everyone's problem. She's awesome.
Yeah, but we are literally going
You're
to see
already
Noah
having
Khan live.
our lives ruined by Stick Season.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Out. Anyways,
Sorry.
I will find a way to make both of these everyone's problem. That is separate and for later.
Sorry. I was just
Can I
very
request that you
excited.
stop slapping the table?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry about the slapping.
It's just we're autistic, we got a stim.
Yeah. Anyways,
Had a chair.
he pulls out a very heavy and dog-eared tome that says Gallows Guide to Fairwinds and hands it to you and says, this is the restaurant recommendations that I trust the most. If you go here, and pulls out a tabbed page and says, this is the section on Frel. I do disagree with them about this one.
Which one?
Is it the bar?
No, he points to a fine dining establishment.
I didn't know this was here.
Yeah, it's it's kind of near Happy Goat Dairy Farm. They actually supply all the dairy and stuff, and they do these curated picnics. They rated it a little lower than I think it deserves, honestly. But I think they just chose the wrong picnic.
Krozu is sat next to Clud and is just kind of leaning over and taking a look.
Excellent. I'll definitely pick this one then. The picnic one. That's
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want, listen. It's full of recommendations. Take your time. Just get it back to me, whatever. Or actually, here, And he just rips out the page, hands it to you, and then like waves his hand over the book, and the page like regrows.
This is definitely a use of
Here you go.
magic.
I should consider learning some magic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I've got these gloves. They're really cool. But anyways, it's a combination of prestidigitation and mending at the same time because you need to
To copy
duplicate the item.
appearance,
And
yeah.
yeah, you get it.
I think maybe I just have a rapier.
Does that get blood out of wood? No.
Prestidigitation can get blood out of wood. Do you have bloody wood?
Surprisingly, yes. I'll talk to you
I'm
that way.
actually not that surprised knowing you.
I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, that's fine.
But anyways, luck on your date.
Thanks. Oh, yeah?
Can I tell Jamie?
What was that?
Can I tell Jamie we have tea? Okay, so can I tell Jamie, or should I lie to you about whether or not I should?
Good talk.
Great talk.
Let's just gonna eat his breakfast.
Oh, he like stage whispers, I'm telling Jamie.
Yeah.
He was going to find out eventually anyway.
Was anyone else secretly in love?
No. But listen, if you have any I'm down. I'm down to help with it. Like if you have any
I can find somebody for you, sure.
No. God.
Rook's not ready.
I'm happy to help facilitate.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. You looked really yucked out there. Yeah, my bad.
It's okay.
Corsair is a secret admirer.
No, what? Someone is being nice by sending gifts. That doesn't mean that they're an admirer.
3 perception checks?
2 actually, but they knocked into a third die.
Mm-hmm.
But they were not perception checks. One of them was a perception check, and the other was a deception check to see if the perception check passed.
Mm-hmm.
Was he going to keep it together about who it was? And the answer is he does not know. He got a 2.
Incredible.
Don't want to know.
Yep.
That was really funny. Did you hear that, Dally?
No.
Just out of the kitchen, all of a sudden, Bucky went, Clover!
Oh no.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Nope. Oh, she's allowed.
Probably fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you, what?
I don't know. You're saying something.
Okay. You just had a look.
That's because Jacques is wrapped.
Incredible. Yeah. I mean, we don't really know much about it, and also we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it, Krozu.
There's nothing really to talk about. I mean, you're welcome to. I'm curious as to who it is, so I don't
You
mind.
say admirer. You say they're just being nice.
Sorry, for Dally's enlightenment, I did whisper, I want to talk about it.
Jacques is always going to err on the side of the tea. Even Eloise has kind of like tilted her head up a little bit, although she's still very much like plastered to the table, just kind of like shoveling crepes into her mouth sideways.
That's so valid. It really be like that sometimes.
Really
Okay, there's a potted gardenia shrubbery, and there's a little moose carving that has blood in it that I wouldn't mind getting out. It's not creepy blood or anything. It's not a threat, I don't think. It's just, I think they just cut themselves when they were wood carving. I don't think they're very good at wood carving yet. But, you know, noble effort. I can tell it's meant to be a moose. I mean, oh man, I think it's meant to be a moose. What if it's not meant to be a moose, but I think it is?
How bad is it?
I'm just gonna go get it.
I mean, is it meant to be like is the question like moose versus elk, or is it like moose versus dog?
I mean, it could be an elk, maybe. I'm gonna get it. Crazy's gonna go and get it.
Cannot confuse a moose with an elk. An elk looks more like a deer.
I think it depends on how bad the
I think I
is.
can definitely confuse a moose with an elk.
I think the
I think
if you
I
don't
think
know
you
what an elk
haven't-
looks like,
I think
it's
you
quite
haven't
easy.
plumbed the depths of my ignorance about northern deer mammals that can stop truck.
I think a moose nose goes more roundy.
Yes.
Roundy and
Ah.
droopy. And an elk nose is a bit more like a deer's, I think.
Yes. An elk is basically a big, very big deer.
Elk is something that Crozu has turned into before.
I know that if you shoot an elk with a gun, the elk will probably stop. And if you shoot a moose with a gun,
Oh no.
the moose will stop you.
Yes.
And that is the only difference I know between moose and elks.
That sounds about right, yeah.
That's a guy.
baby.
It does look like a deer, but with antlers.
Don't deer have
Bigger
It's a
antlers.
big-
It looks like a doe with antlers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Crozu reemerges with the little figurine and just kind of plops it on the table. There. Some kind of ungulate.
Moose antlers are very different.
Fuck, I want to play Suteku 2 again.
Do it.
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
So-
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, we are
Nothing.
playing D&D right now.
yeah,
Like your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, but wait until after D&D.
Yeah.
have the discs with me.
He looks at it and he
That's why I
says,
got invented pirating.
I can definitely take the blood off the antlers if you want me to, but if you knew a slightly unscrupulous but still clerical type, you could also probably track the blood.
Ooh.
We know any unscrupulous clerical types?
Do
We
we know any
Mother
unscrupulous?
Griselda, and she's incredibly scrupulous.
It really depends on what level spells Karin has access to.
What's not what I mean?
I think you'd need like a variation on locate object. Let me check.
I don't think I have locate objects. Not fully up to date. I've got detect magic, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Don't you have access to like any spell?
I technically do, but the spell list for Paladin is incredibly small. It's
What level spell can you cast?
I'm thinking up to 2.
Okay, technically,
Not 1. Shoot.
this is not the correct spell. What I've found is that you can cast locate object, but it is not the correct spell.
Search with D&D beyond.
Hello, Miss Me.
God, it's taking so
I will
fucking
be-
Locate
long.
creature is level 4.
Hey, chat. Hello.
Okay, locate creature is a 4th level spell. So,
No.
Hello, naughty chat.
or it can just clean it off.
Yeah, I can only do up to 2. And I don't think I have.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Crazy.
get.
Crozu looks like they're having a dilemma. I mean,
Well-
it shouldn't actually come to that, right? I mean, it should be fairly easy to figure it out, or else they'll just, they've already sent 2 things. They probably won't send any more. Won't really be an issue.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been sent secret things before.
I mean, like, how's it going with the secret things? Like, is it hot, or creepy, or hot, or romantic?
I don't know. I don't think it's romantic. Like, plants and, like, little wood carvings, those are fairly generic, right? Fairly platonic. I mean, there was a little heart on the gardenia pot, but that was just there for a second. I think, like, I don't know, could be a friendship thing.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna full table vote real quick.
Yeah.
Heart on some flowers that were left for you. Can I get everyone to raise their hands for platonic?
Depends on the color of the heart.
What
Oh,
color was the heart?
pink?
Pink heart. Can I look at all those people and
I've never even had a romantic partner.
explicitly romantic. Can I Eloise is also like
Everyone raises their hands.
I will point out that myself excluded, 1, 2, 3 of the people at this table have not got any romantic experience.
We've never had a romantic relationship doesn't mean we don't know.
I would like to
Romantic
put forth to the jury that white gardenias mean gentleness and secret love.
I would also
Not
like to put
everyone
forth...
knows flower language, though. That could just be a coincidence.
But with a heart?
Why choose gardenias?
They're pretty.
I would like to put forth that...
wait, you guys have like never been in a relationship?
I don't want to talk
Thank
about
you.
You fucked though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What?
okay.
No. Damn.
And you're like interested in fucking in general.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe, probably.
You precious angel.
I tried to stop her. I'm sorry.
Do you want recommendations?
I just haven't really found the right person.
That's fair.
It can be fun even with the wrong person. Sometimes the wrong person is great. Actually.
Incredible.
I don't think I'm ready for the wrong person at this point in my life.
Okay. Because I have
Lots of-
personal power rankings of the wrong people in
In that
town.
book?
If you, no. Oh, well, technically yes, but I added it in. It's not a formal part of the. I just needed paper, and it's like an unobtrusive place to keep it.
Yeah, I think they need a proof.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's
You-
20.
What?
He holds up a finger, says, we're taking a pause on your thing. Picks Gala's guide back up, flips all the way to the back page, and you see him clearly mouth the words right wing. and he says, "So, your siblings?"
Yeah.
I've already met one of your siblings, and we heard about an uncle. Are there any of your siblings that aren't extremely well known and maybe famous?
I just really love how we're opening up with Jock this session.
Or at least very successful?
Frank's not really famous. He's kind of got a sort of a culty thing going on, but I don't think it's really taken off.
Have you encountered an Owlin with a culty thing going on?
Oh, he's over in, the Elven lands. The South?
Wreck, Bright Wing, Enlightened Spirit of the South.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All his guys walk around saying, "May your hands be filled with warm stones."
Yeah, right stuff.
Fascinating. Why are the stones?
Well, it's cold down there, I guess, and they don't want your fingers to freeze. I don't know, man.
Rook is going
I
to
don't
casually
go to
slide.
that whole continent anymore. It's so cold, and everyone there's mad at you.
That's fair.
Well-
I'm a rather tropically inclined Aarakocra, so
Couldn't have told.
yeah.
I went to college there. That was enough.
Yeah.
You went to college in the South or the tropics?
Oh, the South. I mean, the tropics are cool too, but they don't have the best bard college in the world.
Mhm.
It is super cold, though. You would think, like, the amount of, like, sexy dancing bards are known for, there would be more revealing clothing, but it is very cold there.
Yeah, no,
A
you
lot
get
of
a lot of
sweaters.
I forgot my coat one time because I was like, oh man, I'm,
And that's why you have no nipples.
that's why I have no nipples. Like, you're right, they just fell off. I was like 3.
I never had.
Tragic.
It was a joke.
I mean,
I'm waiting for a moment to.
Orion didn't really, have a chance to make a super big name for himself, I don't think.
Yeah, I am sorry about your brother.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. He's it's been a couple years. We're
I'll next time I stab an owl bear, it'll be in his honor.
thank you. That means so
Very
much to
thoughtful.
me. Martin, a union.
Yes, I do actually get Gregory's news bulletins. Yeah, you know Gregory from Gregory's List?
Yeah.
He like yells in the town square every day.
Right, of course. I'm just like out of character. That was out of character. Sorry. I'm just obsessed with the name. It's very well done.
Listen, Gregory actually has like lore.
Well, anyway, they're just all really talented. And, the privilege of generational wealth.
That does help.
Yeah.
Did not have that one.
Yeah. But anyway, Claude is going on a date with my brother Orion.
We already. You're no
Cephas.
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 I mean, I
Orion's
assume
dead.
Rook would have in character.
Yeah.
Cephas.
He is very rich.
Seeing we've looped back around, Krozu is going to take the opportunity to just kind of slide the moose back off the table, back into their knapsack.
It is cleaned now if you wanted it to be cleaned.
I did not.
Or then it is not cleaned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was made aware, but
Mm-hmm.
I suppose technically speaking, well, no, because my parents got the money from or at least they tried to get the money from my life insurance, so I guess I'm not technically wealthy anymore. Jacques is just like,
Yeah. No, this is in character. It's just ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know less about that.
yeah, I mean, maybe one day, but at the very least, yes, he's rich. Exciting.
Yeah, but like he kind of like stops making eye contact with you and says like ethically.
Ethically?
That's fair.
I mean, as ethically rich as anyone can be, I guess. There's,
My family's richer, but they're worse.
Anyway,
It's definitely romantic, is what we're saying. Don't
Thank
shoot
you.
I
Krozu.
hope so.
Well, not until the signal.
What was that, Krozu?
Oh, no.
He does wave a hand over like what he scribbled in the back of the book. Pull out a copy that's like folded up very carefully and slide it over to Karin.
Karin picks it up and opens it.
Yeah. It's just, the power rankings.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to think. And like, it's not just me, it's also Mellow. Are the
you-
Adam Cats?
Oh, yes.
Is my question.
Yes.
Oh, yes, they've been there.
yes.
Okay. It's just
Yeah, Dolly?
Oh, no, I just couldn't hear what was being whispered.
Karin is trying to push Clud to go pull his prank.
Oh.
I have to go pull the prank, and then Rook goes and does their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it's whenever Rook's ready.
How close are we to the normal quest getting time?
Very close.
Okay.
Janie has not like walking up to the front yet, but there's kind of a vibe, and Janie is starting to like kind of actually Janie has keen mind. So Janie is not looking at a watch, but Janie has a vibe of someone who could be
Who's
looking
ready.
at a watch.
Yeah.
So actually, he seems to get an idea, and he stands up, like kind of like, you know, bringing his hands hard on the down hard on the table. He goes, "I've had it with you pressuring me," and he storms off to the Atom Cat's table.
How dare you just leave us like that?
I'm gonna
And Mallow
need
storms after.
deception or performance rolls.
I will
the two
give
of
you a performance roll, baby.
Either way, it's gonna suck. I mean, like, it's not negative, but it's not positive.
Roll and hope for the best.
May I make a stealth roll?
Yeah.
You may make a stealth roll.
But I'm using the mouse and I don't know what the mouse does because you never told me.
Fuck.
No.
That's the worst performance I've ever given in my entire life.
I got an 18.
Also,
Please find the die before Quiver does.
Right there.
I gave a good performance.
Okay, what did Mallow give?
nat 1.
Okay.
It's giving nothing. It's giving like I actually hated him the whole time.
I'm not sure whether to make you so convincing that Clud believes you, or so unconvincing that you ruin Clud's thing.
Please.
What did you get again?
I got an 18.
I will let you decide which way this goes.
I want Clud to believe you.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. That's how it rolls then. The Atom Cats are all over there like and even like Jacques and Eloise are kind of like uncomfortable.
Okay.
How's Rook doing?
Rook is using their mouse totem that they have been told helps them sneak.
Yeah.
How's that gonna go?
Debating it, and then I'm going to try and stealth.
Okay.
It makes me
Go ahead.
want to
To
die.
I'm just gonna roll my stealth, and you're just gonna tell me what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was a 14, but I would like to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, better. That's a stealth. That's a 18.
Okay, great. 18 for stealth, and you're activating your mouse totem?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So
Rook now a mouse.
Nope.
I'm so nervous. It's about to fucking happen.
whatever happens, it's gonna be fine. Just
Do we hear all that?
Oh, yes.
That's what the mouse totem
Out
does.
loud coming from Rook's pocket.
That's what the mouse totem does.
It helps you sneak.
Rook has not learned.
Yes.
of course you do. It's coming from your pocket.
No.
Oh no, you're laughing so loud I actually cannot hear you.
So, Rook, I asked if Rook could also hear the music, and Hannah said no.
Incredible.
So Rook's just sneaking with his full chest.
Yeah. I will say that you both hear it.
Bud kind of whirls around like as Mallow storms after him, and he looks like a combination of hurt and confused. It's hard to tell what's confusing him, but like the hurt is obviously because he believes Mallow. And he's just like like he's like, so it's you too. And he turns to the Atom Cats and he goes, "Are you looking for a new member?" Cloud imitates them by like trying to slick his mouth.
Nah.
I'm quite skilled, and I have a very fancy rapier.
We have it.
As long if it's mine when I join you, it would be a part of your group.
Nah.
Can any of you fly?
They all kind of like they get out their combs, and then one of them says, "Yeah," and then the other two take him and just like toss him up in the air, and he says,
I have actual wings. I don't need to be thrown. I can just take off on my own.
"We don't need show-offs."
I don't intend to show off. I'm merely expressing to you that I have a certain set of skills that will benefit your group. I'm sick of these assholes.
You're like, I'm sick of this asshole. And you say it with like vitriol.
I'm gonna let you roll a persuasion check, or you can continue with performance or deception. Any of those three.
It doesn't matter.
Is their attention sufficiently grabbed by Clud?
That's what the real question. He's not actually like really trying to persuade them to let him in. He's trying to hold their attention.
On the one hand, you did roll very well, and like yes, but on the other, there is loud Pink Panther music playing from your pocket.
Well, I can't hear that.
I know. So what did you
I
get?
rolled a 16 to perform.
Okay. I'm going to say that they're going to get another chance to detect you, but Flood has negated the advantage they had from being
From the music.
from the music.
While this is going on, Karin is turning to Cruiser's like, okay, are you ready to be fish?
I am going to get up on the bench, like sort of squatting there on the balls of my feet, and I'm like, all right, as soon as I turn into a fish, you pick me up and throw me, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it until it's time, because otherwise I will just asphyxiate and turn back into an orc before it's time.
Yeah. Fair.
Eloise pushes over a tankard full of water just in case.
Aww.
She says, "Don't awe too much. I did drink out of it." But yeah, by the miracle of the Atom Cats rolling very bad,
Yes, finally, the one time.
they have decided that it is in fact either Clud's theme music or their own. And I'm like, well, you do come with a sound,
If you
and
like,
that's very underground of you.
if you'd like, I can attempt the vibe that you're going for. Watch me. He just for the listeners, which is just us, he like very coolly tries to like roll his shoulders and like fold his arms and like just look very laid back and chill.
Nice.
He's like, imagine me with a leather jacket.
No, it's more like you gotta,
Right, how about
Do you just lick your hand and then groom yourself?
they're all tabaxis.
I know. I know they're tabaxis. That's what makes it work.
Because otherwise they just be fucking
Okay, are you
dickheads.
recording this fucking research? They're all dickheads anyways. They're just also tabaxi.
I pour the grease potion, and behind them I give you like a thumbs up, like, yeah, I'm super sneaky. I assume everybody else can see.
Okay, I am now going to need you to make an exit and you to get back out of the area in which you have poured the grease potion, which is a dexterity check. I had to cut it off before 30 seconds because I don't really know how fair use works, but that seemed
I want you
important.
just to know
But, like,
that I rolled a 19 and it flipped over to a 9.
devastating.
But for dexterity,
and I give my inspiration.
13.
A 13 will your feathers are kind of coated.
Yeah.
You're
but-
looking very guilty.
Yeah, if
But you aren't seen yet.
this crime would be on par with coming home and investigating who ate all of the dog treats.
And finding the crumbs all over your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I meant in our house specifically to find Max just.
And his butt exploding.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for Cled's exit, as he's like trying to be cool for the Atom Cats, he just kind of sighs in frustration and he goes, "This isn't working." And he whirls on Mallow and he goes, let's talk back at the table now."
Fine.
And he storms back to their table. That's his
Okay.
exit.
All right.
I get back up there, I get back to the table, and then I deactivate the mouse, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, the mouse really works.
Never use that again.
What do you mean? I was so sneaky, they didn't see me.
Keep your voice down.
I was
I was so sneaky, yells Rook.
There was music playing.
From your pocket, everyone heard it. They thought it was my theme music. That's the only reason it worked.
No, here, look. And I press in the little button on the mouse.
Cled will
Oh,
grab
but
you.
it only happens when you're trying to sneak around.
Cled doesn't know this, and he will grab Rook's wrist and be like, "Do not."
Okay. It played music?
Yes, we all
hear anything.
heard it.
Problem.
I didn't even hear my footsteps. I was so sneaky.
That's
Durable.
because they were inaudible over the music, and in that sense, you were sneaky.
Rook, the only reason that it worked is because they somehow... Yeah. Rook, the only reason that it worked is that they somehow thought that it was coming from me, and that it was my own theme music.
Wild.
Intelligence is not their strongest stat.
Rook, you really might want to think twice about the things you buy from Dunn.
Or at least...
Test
more-
them beforehand.
Yeah, like that wasn't the best possible scenario. There could have been worse scenarios to test it in.
It could have summoned a chimera.
We
Yeah.
should really test the other ones you got.
We can have a testing day after, someday.
Sure.
Janie is at this point approaching the front of the room. It's very loud because I had to play the other thing. Yeah, Janie is approaching the front of the room, and she says, "Okay, everyone, remember this is just good, clean fun. Please, no biting, scratching, hitting, hair or feather pulling. And here's to everyone having a great week." And you get the
Goldfish.
Fuck! I fell off the table. You got it. Fuck!
What was it? What'd you roll?
Can I give inspiration?
How bad is it?
No,
Look,
you...
the one is a nat one.
Another nat 1?
Another nat one.
You may give your inspiration.
Thank fuck. Okay, I give you my inspiration. I need to steal this.
Oh, that's fine.
Better.
It is a pen.
Okay, that's athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
14.
A 14 will do it. Do you want to know what everyone else got?
Yeah.
Is it stupid low?
Okay. So, In the Rough performs exactly as usual,
Yeah, sure.
Right.
which is very slow.
Dead last. But we love them.
They're doing their best.
It's been a
Wait.
rough week. Just wait. Jacques is fine in theory.
Mm-hmm.
Eloise has a hangover. They do not do great this week.
Okay.
The Atom Cats, instead of they usually get advantage plus bonuses on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
They get they got disadvantage, slipped and fell in the grease puddle, and are still struggling to get up. And so that is you guys with a 14. In the rough, coming in second with a strong 8. By the way, they rolled D12s with their disadvantage. Incredible.
Oh, babies.
Jacques and Eloise coming in with the 4 and the Atom Cats with a 2.
Incredible. So Karin takes Krozu. Gold advantage.
The impact. The impact
You know-
from. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. That's true. You have thrown
I've thrown
Rosie
fish.
about 20 feet. I'm going to compute as if it were fall damage. Krozu, how many hit points do you have as a goldfish?
I don't think it's that many, but I'll look it up real quick.
I just need to know if it kills fish you and brings regular Krozu back.
Yeah, one sec. Oh my god. Sorry, this is...
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I definitely don't have that many.
Sick, you turn into Krozu.
Do I have to roll anything to reorient myself before,
No.
Cool.
Allie's like, oh, thank fuck.
No, it's not that. If I had rolled really high damage, I would have made you, but that's pretty much only a little above straight down the middle, so.
So is it gold is you can take 1, and green you can take numerous?
Yes.
Okay. So we've got Temple of Palor requests experienced events coordinator for helping plan Feast of Palor. Temple of Palor also needs escort for large shipment of lumber and personnel downriver for Feast of Palor. Mother Griselda requests help with city beautification initiative in advance of Feast of Palor. And then there's 2 green quests.
Well,
Got it.
you are the one at the board, so you get to decide.
None of these are Nords.
Okay, I'll look at the green ones. Temple of Sylvanas invites one and all to revelry welcoming the new forest spirit / temple mascot. I think that's the Jorts one. And Anastasia Darksteel. Oh, I thought Darksteel was her first name. Requests assistance with alchemical mushroom gathering in local spooky cave system.
We could probably do both of those.
Yeah. So I'll grab both of those, and are you sure you want Krozu to choose?
You're the one at the
You're
board.
the board.
I am the one at the board.
You are all allowed to decide this as a party, though.
Yes.
Well, they're all Palor centered.
It's just a matter of, do we want to do...
I mean, I want to do city beautification, but
The
like,
Mother Griselda thing would fit perfectly with the arts thing we're going for.
Yeah.
Would it?
Would it not?
I think if you'll want to do something, the festival at the feast, the event coordinator planning would be what we want.
Yeah, but city beautification, we can make the city beautiful. We can hire artists to make the city beautiful. We can make the city beautiful.
Listen,
We probably don't have a
I-
budget.
I have shit planned for all 3 of these, so
I have money.
So we definitely...
that's not relevant.
So
No, I'm just saying, like, if we do city beautification, I have money. We can make the city beautiful.
Yeah.
Is any of us experienced in event coordinating? Because, like, I feel like
I lived in a hut in the woods.
I lived in a tree.
I'm not allowed in that committee anymore.
okay, so that
The
one's
youngest
out.
child.
So event coordinator is out. Let's see.
If
I
it's
feel
between
like
escorting
they're-
lumber and helping Mother Griselda, I'd personally go with Griselda.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I feel like we're most qualified for escorting, but we also love Mother Griselda, so like
I will say that the lumber escorting takes you out of town.
Yeah. And the other two will keep us in town.
Yeah,
That
so,
is correct.
so let's, I'm on Mother Griselda.
Mother Griselda.
Yes.
Okay.
And that actually works out because, like, Krozu will kind of hesitate for a moment, but then just kind of go, just kind of land on Mother Griselda, beautification, and think Rook and the others are so set on the Arts Council idea, and it's like, yeah, I pick that one.
Okay. You head back to your place. And you see in the rough go up and
Get second
and
place.
Onyx actually looks at it and says, "There's quests! There's quests in it!"
Babies! Oh, I did also take the 2 green ones as well.
Yes, of course. They are gonna grab a shipment of lumber, and Eloise. Yes.
Yeah, Ellie?
Qualified for that? That'd be fine.
Of course they are.
Which
They're
one-
adventurers.
Which one are they taking?
Adventurers.
The one that's the most dangerous.
Oh,
The escort mission.
oh no.
And Eloise, who was thrown at the board,
But
at,
hungover.
at the same time that Krozu was, peels herself off the floor, looks at it and says, "Party planning. Sick." And just takes the events coordinator one, balls it up, and throws it back at Jacques.
Incredible.
How are the Atom Cats doing?
Greasy. They are greasy and mad. However, they did beef their perception roll
Oh,
to
thank
connect the crime to Rook.
It's like taking some water and like helping
Well, one of them did.
helping Rook get the grease off real quick.
Ruka slips under the table.
Just like just pour some water.
Yeah.
You have the brief thought that this must be how Jorts lives his entire life. And you do find several more greasy cats.
Like,
Incredible.
Um,
why are they all greasy?
They all got up and ran.
Janie does an admirable job of having a serious face and coming over and saying, "Oh, it happens to everybody sometimes. You know, I have some things around the guild that you guys can help out with."
Good. Let the Atom Cats do guild work.
I'm so happy for Onyx and Steelix.
Yeah.
They're so excited.
See you next week, are we?
They'll be fine.
Fine.
They deserve a chance.
Listen, they've been successful before.
They were successful because of the work we did.
Yeah.
They've been successful before. They succeeded in a quest.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I think with that, it is a good place to end session. And next week you can start. You can meet up with Mother Griselda and start on the city beautification initiative.
Yeah.
I do
and-
also want to say, I know you guys normally take both side quests. The spooky cave is strongly implied to require combat.
Okay.
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 So if you don't want to take that side quest, that's fine.
I've already written it down. It's
okay.
happening.
That's fine.
I like Dark
Great.
Steel, so
Yeah.
I'm happy to do some combat for her.
Yeah.
It's not like a big comment, a little comment.
As a treat.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that above table, since I know sometimes we experience for combat and sometimes we don't.
Thank you.
Fighting some mushroom guys in the cave.
Mushroom guys.
Okay, I don't want to downplay it. Because Hannah
Mushroom
can still
guys.
just
Mushroom
decide just to fuck us for no reason. Like,
Well, I'm assuming now, out of character, that we're going to be finding a bunch of bugs.
Bugs.
It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
I'm sure
bugs.
there's not anything to worry about. I mean, listen,
sure
we've
that,
got all
like-
sorts of bugs around.
Hannah deliberately pointing them out twice That doesn't mean anything.
Listen, until it happens the third time.
Oh,
It's
it's
not a-
already happened a third time. You just forgot the first one.
Was that
Good
before?
Wait, what's
Was
the
that
first
this
one?
session or was that earlier?
Not this session.
Not this session, okay.
I don't. It's not in my notes anywhere. So it
I have to
Maybe.
assume it's also happened at least once and we failed the perception check for it.
How long ago? How far back in my notes do I have to go?
Sneak peek.
It was. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the title.
I can't believe I'm going to have to go back and re-listen to all our sessions all over again. And then it turns out it was from before I started recording our sessions.
No, it was not that far back.
Speaking of, I should probably stop recording this session.
Oh, valid.